going away. I think we're live.
Oh no,
Body
no,
image.
no, 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 no.
Let's see.
Hey
Am I
everybody.
live and not frozen this time?
No, you're frozen.
Am I
You're audible, but
frozen?
you're still
You are frozen.
frozen.
Yeah, now you're
Oh,
moving
now you're
again.
back. Now you're
Oh,
back.
and I put.
At least it wasn't like Valerie's where it was like, ah, ah, ah,
Oh yeah, she was having problems with her
That was
sound,
the remix.
but
That's the
it's
remix.
supposed to be. I'm on Chrome now, right? So it's supposed to be when I go to another window, you can still see me.
Well,
So
we
can
can
you?
see it's kind of just locking the graphics a little bit.
I don't.
But the good thing is your voice is still
It's
going.
still freezing it up. Well,
Hey,
no,
there's
that's my internet.
there's that Jeremy
I'm
guy.
there.
Hey, listen, don't ever have him help you move any cookbooks.
Poor Jeremy. He just now Jeremy has learned. Don't ever tell a story when Pole Vault's in the room,
Right?
especially when he likes.
live to fly.
Jeremy's like, holy
Hello.
crap. All right, let's talk about. Let's not get super
Let's
experienced.
say hello to people.
I
Live to
think
fly.
we've
Hello.
all had issues. What? Let's say
Live to
hi to
fly,
chat.
hello.
Let's do that. Hey,
Jenna.
Jeremy, Live to Fly, Pookie, Boomer, Gemma.
Gary
Gemma, it's good to
Chubs.
see you. Love you. Hubs. Yeah, that's funny. Gary C. Hubs. That was the best. All right. I think that's everybody for now. So we're talking body image. I almost said body dysmorphia because I had a run-in with a really good friend of mine that has body dysmorphia, and she thinks she's absolutely disgusting ugly to the point where she gets small little plastic surgery, things like Botox and stuff, and she's super young, and she thinks she's ugly and she's absolutely gorgeous, and it's shocking to me that she got a face tattoo, stuff like that. So it's a thing. You
Yeah,
know,
don't do that.
people and
Don't do
their
that.
mental health, it affects your mental health. So
Yeah.
I know it's affected mine.
Yeah, I know. Me and Sunshine know a girl like this right now. We have family members like this. There's a girl that is, I'm an old man. Okay, I'm 57 years old. I'm a dirty old man, but this is an 18-year-old waitress where we go and eat, and she is drop dead gorgeous. She is going to South America to get work done on her face. Me and Sunshine, and Sunshine doesn't like me telling women they're beautiful, but I'm like, you're freaking beautiful. You're an idiot. Do not do this to yourself. You know what she said to me? She said, but boys won't ask me out.
It's
And
a
I'm
good
like,
thing.
that's
Don't
nothing
worry
about
about it.
you, girl. That's nothing about you. That's about them.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, that is about them. That is a bad look on
and
them.
the
I'm not even
stupid
going
thing
down that road.
is that they
You know,
probably won't ask her out because she's so pretty. They just
that
think,
is,
oh,
and
don't
you
she
know
not
that's true. And I
browse
told
me?
her that, and Sunshine told her that too. It is insane, and she was like, and I need to lose weight. And we're like, what are you freaking talking about? 18 years old and having a image of yourself. Even her sister was like, her twin sister. It's like, you're insane.
It's sad. It's a dysmorphia. You end up. It's so important to you that you turn it in on yourself in some way, and so you blame yourself. I'm ugly. I'm this. I'm that, and then you basically abuse yourself through that, and it's awful. I luckily don't have dysmorphia, but when I was little, I was a little butterball, right? And so my mom tried to get me to lose weight when I was like 4 or 5. And that kind of effed my head a little bit with it. Like when I was in 7th or 8th grade, I thought I was fat. And I look back at pictures, I'm like, I was skinny. I wasn't fat.
Yeah. If
You
only I
know,
could just go back and
oh,
if I could
why
just go
did,
back to high school and be in that same body, again, like
but it caused me in high school to exercise to the point where I got down to a size 6. You could see my ribs. Okay. So there was, a thing there where there was, especially in the 80s, I felt, was a very high pressure on girls. Now it's on both boys and girls, by the way. But back then, I felt it a big pressure on as a girl to be very, very, very skinny. Everything was, you go to the store and everything was 3, 4, 5 sizes. I was a size 12. No, they didn't have any 12s. You had to buy, why aren't you skinny? F you, I'm not skinny. I live in Michigan. I like food.
Well, another thing.
We need a spare tire here or we freeze to death.
In my situation in life, there's certain things, and certain people. I mean, you've had that friend that looked at like a guy and said, "God, he's so hot," and you looked at him, and you're like, "Ah!" But that's what we're that way. Like, and the thing is I know this person. I'm not going to go into this, but it's a friend of mine. She was a friend of mine, and she was like, "I hate my nose. People make fun of my nose. Blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
And I'm
yeah,
like, do you know what? There is a man out there that loves your nose, that loves your freaking nose, that thinks your nose is so attractive. Okay, and I've been telling a lot of people this lately. I was with one of my local band buddies the other day. Sometimes you have to be your own best fan. Because if you don't like you, how can you expect other people to like you? Okay? And you like that nose.
Yeah.
Like that nose. Like that song that you made. Like what you're doing. Like you. Like you. And other people will like you. I mean, I do understand that everybody is not just like a sex pot hottie like me. All right? But, hey, why are you laughing?
You gotta wonder how many people like Dr. Robotnik, though, because that's what I look like body-wise.
You know, when you said that today,
he's kind of cute, though.
They used to tell me, that's what they used to tell me I look like out at one of these shows. They're like, here comes Dr. Robotnik. And it was back when I had short hair and my mustache was long. I was like,
oh, yeah, they used to try to make fun of me. When I was a really little kid, I was just a butterball. You had the baby fat,
It's like...
I grew out of it by the time I was 12, but I still had it in my mind that I was fat. I wasn't fat.
This is like literally a body that's like almost like the equivalent of a caramel apple on a stick. Like, it's just all round, all up top. And it's so weird. It's so bizarre. But that's like basically my body shape.
Well, I'm here to say, it definitely should not matter, but it does to people. It has a direct effect.
It's not just
on your mentality, and especially
it's
about
being able to
yourself.
It's being able to find clothes anywhere. Like, I can't just go to Walmart and find pants that fit me. I can't, where am I going to find 5X shirts? It's like, where am I going to find a belt that fucking wraps around my gargantuan ass? Like, so it's kind of, it's like, so I have to go on Amazon, and I fucking hate Amazon. I don't want to support them, but they're the only place where I could really find clothes that fit.
Look, E. So. You got to let this thing with Amazon and Chad Freeman go. Just because Chad Freeman works at Amazon doesn't mean you have to hate him.
Look, I wouldn't wish working at Amazon on Chad. Okay,
he does work at Amazon though.
Does he really?
Yes, he does.
Oh God,
I thought that's why you hated him. Oh.
No.
Oh, never mind.
No, I hate Amazon because they kill their workers and they don't care.
But
that's like the South Park when the guy gets trapped in the box.
Or they just tell people to keep working after a guy gets fucking smashed by a table. Yeah. Great company. Anyway.
Hey, that's probably something Chad did. Stop it, dude.
But anyway,
Stop smashing people with the table.
I had a good friend. Well, these two good friends. They were best friends. These two girls in high school, and I was really close with one of the girls, Cheryl, and she came to me and said her best friend had bulimia, and her best friend was very tall, very, very, very skinny. And but she didn't think so. Her best friend thought she was fat, and so she would binge and purge, right? And it got to the point where she was going to kill herself. I mean, by accident, doing this crap that she was doing, right? So did shit we didn't want to do, and we snitched on her. But we had to because she was going to die. You know, later she actually thanked us. She was really pissed at us for a while, for a long time. But it was like, well, you can be angry, but you're still alive. So that's okay. So that's the kind of stuff that, you know, body image can do to people. Now it's boys and girls. It doesn't matter. I am not frozen, am I? Holy crap.
Yeah.
So paranoid. Anyway.
Well,
So I see your brain twirling, Povo.
the thing is, to me, you can be whatever you want to be as long as as long as it's not affecting your health. You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, I have seen people skinnier than me have diabetes. I've seen people heavier than me be healthy as a horse. And I don't get it. My doctor actually told me, hey, dude, straight up, dude, it's genetics. Okay? You may be kind of like good on the outside, but your insides are shit, dude. Oh, thanks. Thanks.
That's reassuring.
He's like, you know, your arteries are so thin and small and stuff. He's like, tell me, like, your family hasn't had all heart attacks. I'm like, no, I can't tell you that because it's true. He's like, well, that's part of your problem. So you have to be more careful than other people. And because I was asking, genetics, yeah. Well, and I was asking, why do I have to be so careful and stuff when other people can just, you know, go crazy and shit?
It's pissy, isn't it? It's like
yeah.
It's actually kind of amazing how much abuse your body can really go through, though. I mean, look, I've been through a lot of shit. I've been through at least 2 major bouts of heart failure and weight gain, weight loss. This is like my second one. Like, and I'm actually on the up. So you know, it's intense, and it's like, you know, eating wrong and not doing much are damages that you can do your body long term, and I've done plenty of that. So, but I'm still alive somehow, so that's interesting.
It's amazing how
like
strong or resilient humans are, yet fragile. Right?
But I've seen people much larger. Like, watch TLC, and you know, the 600-pound life and whatnot.
Yeah,
and that is like, that is
leave
extreme.
Leave T-Bone alone. She was never that big.
T-Bone.
I'm sorry, bad joke. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to like.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm old. It was no, not T-Bone. T-Boz. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh my god, I'm so old and rubbish. I couldn't even get that right. I'm talking about T-Boz left eye in Chile. Yeah, and I couldn't even. I was saying T-Bone. Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna put myself on mute for a minute.
Oh no! Don't stop! Don't put yourself on mute. That was awesome.
We're all friends here.
Don't run away. Don't. That was awesome. I knew exactly what you were talking about. That's the thing. I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Oh boy.
What the fuck is
that
T-Bone?
was the best part.
Yeah, it's just he's been all serious.
I guess it's probably what you.
It's all good, man.
A bad joke poorly executed. Jesus.
That was awesome.
So. Talking about the channel that does all these
I knew that.
Shows.
You know, I'm not familiar with TLC, but I did know it was a channel. I'm just really leave he and T-Bone alone. Exactly. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Jeez, there's nothing like a good steak, said the vegan. No, but you're right, because like you say, like we fragile and resilient all at the same time. Because we're quite squishy, but at the same time, like
we're
not like
water.
Not like an ant, but we can carry extra weight around, and then we can also be like really skinny as well. So.
Yeah.
I always used to think, different. I'll be fine because I'm like slim. And then I was watching one of my science programs years ago on the telly, because I am that old. And it was saying, well, you might be skinny, but if you're eating loads of fat, it's still going to fill up your arteries the same. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, so.
Yeah. Well, David Letterman, he's tall, thin, but he had a coronary. He had a bad heart attack, and to the point where he's in the same.
Am I a bad person when I see someone that's worked out and they're in really great shape and they're younger than me, have a heart attack and die? Because I'm like,
Valerie Audio.
Did I say anything?
I didn't hear anything.
No. Am I a bad person?
Paul, you're frozen.
Am I a bad person that I think that when people are like in super duper great shape and younger than me, and they die from like a heart attack or shit, and I'm like, fuck yes, I'm winning. I did like drugs. I ate bad food. I fucking lived hard, and I'm still alive. And I'm not really that bad looking and shit. I fucking got it, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You ate cardboard, didn't smoke.
I don't even have insurance. I don't even have fucking insurance. You hear me? Bam! These rich people that when you see like a superstar that's like, I had $1 bazillion and I, lived like I worked out every day. And I still didn't make it, and pole vault's still alive. I got like that Keith Richards shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
There you go. This author of Complete Book of Running died of heart attack. Well, I guess you need to stop running.
Yeah. No shit, right? And you're like, dude, I didn't do that, and I'm still good.
Hi, Valerie. Valerie Audio.
Rumbled. Hi, Valerie.
That's kind of almost like a she's right behind me, isn't she? Kind of thing. Like said it and then
look.
But that just goes to show that there's no real reason, and like I cannot tell you. I'm glad once again my sister would not be watching this, but my sister's a very attractive woman, and believe me, I have to hear this from my friends and everything else. But she gets work done, and it just pisses me off.
Yeah.
Why? 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 The boob job. Right. Well, it's always the boobs and the lips, and I think the face. And
it's this. Well, I know a lot of girls. It gets to be like an addiction,
also. I think
it is. I grew up with. Okay, so I grew up with a bunch of girls that were Jewish. Okay, so they got the big noses. Okay, my friend Stacy, she had a big nose. Really pretty girl, she had a big nose. She got a nose job, and frankly, that's all she did to her face, and she looks flipping awesome. Okay, she did good. I have another friend. There was nothing wrong with her face. Same clique back in school. She was in the same clique as my other friend. There's nothing wrong with her face at all. She's really cute. Now she looks like the Land of Confusion. You know those videos from Genesis?
Oh,
she looks
the
exactly
image
like
puppets.
that.
Oh my god!
Have you seen Beauty and the Beast? That old show from like the 90s.
Oh, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah. Okay. You know what the dude looks like? Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I know this. I know a bunch of these rich ladies.
God, I love that program so much.
I know a bunch of these rich ladies, and they all got facelifts so much. They all look the same. and they all look like the Beast from Beauty and
They
the
look
Beast.
like Vincent.
Yeah.
No. Have you seen
Like
that
Vincent,
Gloria
yeah.
Gloria Vanderbilt or something?
Yeah, it was
She,
Vin. It was
you know how
Vin-
they get the lion face from having so much.
Yes.
And
Yeah, his
hey,
name was
all of
Vincent.
these
There was a
rich
thing
women
with-
I know, they have the same face. They all look the same.
Yeah.
And their
There
lips
was
are like
there
this
was one
big.
doctor that did that, right? So you can tell what doctor they're going to. You know how Madonna looks like a Bratz doll? And same with some of the Kardashians. Seriously,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
look like Bratz dolls. That is a
The lips
certain
are-
doctor that they're going to get that look. Is
Who
that
lied
gross?
to them?
Tomato,
Who lied?
plum
It's like,
tomato
oh, I will
lips.
shape you into this weirdo looking thing.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, those with the big lips
fucking-
and the small, tiny body
just-
that with the
Well, and the
big
swollen
head,
eyes. The
big
swollen
head,
eyes,
big
you know?
eyes, big lips, tiny little body.
Just stop.
Really? That's beautiful to you?
I gotta say the whole lip injection thing looks like you get punched in the mouth a couple times.
There's
It's just blown out. It's just like
There's this one chick on the Food Network, so I'm a big Food Network fan, right? I watch this thing called Tournament of Champions, and there's this one female chef. She's short, she's blonde, she ain't that bad, and she stopped getting the Botox in her lips, and she looks so much better. She was like, it was like bad. It was just taking up her whole damn face when she got that Botox. It looks so bad. It looked like that one absolutely fabulous where she has that dream and her lips get really big. It looked just like that. It was so
Well, I think I could go for that. Some of that lipo suction stuff. you
yeah,
know?
watch a video on that, how they
Yeah,
do
I know,
it,
it looks
and
really
you won't
bad.
want
I
to.
know. Yeah, but wouldn't it be just nice to be lazy as hell and to be like, I'm gonna eat a whole bunch of shit and then
No.
when I have
Just
to
have
lose
it
You
weight,
can
fucking
die from that
completely
surgery.
reversed.
Somebody did
Right.
die from that surgery. It was Kanye's mother.
Oh no, a lot of people have died.
Kanye's mom died. He got her that surgery, and she died from it.
Well, Joan Rivers died from something pretty small too.
so.
Her 85th facelift.
Yeah.
But it's
Talk
funny you
about
mentioned
somebody
the weight
addicted
loss. Like talking about liposurgery, like I've talked to my doctors so many times about weight loss surgery, and like the whole thing that you have to like lose a certain amount of weight before you can actually do it is like is like, okay, that itself is. I'm already working on that, so
Right,
I'm
so
fine
why
with
do I
it.
need
For me, it
surgery?
would be more about just keeping it off. You can't be lazy with
Yeah.
any of that stuff.
yeah.
And I'll
because
tell you what,
if you don't keep up with like that life, that lazy life is over. Once you have that, you need to keep up with it because otherwise you'll reverse.
I knew a girl that did that, right? I knew a girl. It was interesting because at the time, I had lost a bunch of weight exercising. So I went out and started running in my 30s and lost a bunch of weight. I lost all my accident weight. So I lost like 40 pounds and I looked great. I was fine. I was in shape. I was doing good. I was running every day. Girl I knew, she had the lap band surgery because her husband was a surgeon, right? So she went and she was way bigger than me. She was really big, like 400 pounds. She was big. I had to lose 40 pounds. She had to lose like 200. So she had the lap band surgery. Couple of problems. Her arms were still huge because she wasn't working out at all. And she could only eat like a little bit of food. So she had to measure all of her food. She had to take vitamins. And guess what? She didn't do it and she got big again. Because you can still get fat on lap band surgery.
Yeah.
And you also, and you have to like, I mean, there's also like loose skin, all that stuff that you have to like get surgically.
More
you might have to
surgeries.
get surgically,
Right.
So do you really want to go back to that and have to do it again and have it be more and more of a risk
Yeah.
every time? Like
Yeah,
that's
every
like,
time you have to go under. I
had
don't
an accident today.
No.
I had a banana split that was with chocolate almond ice cream, 3 scoops, and caramel and hot.
It was
fudge.
an accident. You slipped. Did your mouth slip
just-
open into it?
You just deep throated that
Sunshine.
shit too by accident.
Sunshine bought it for me. Sunshine bought it for me. I didn't want.
It's
to
not
throw
her
it.
fault. Not her fault. You don't have to
Everything's
do-
Sunshine's fault, apparently.
And then I
It's
had
like,
some
oops,
cold,
Or
I
sunshine.
forgot.
But you did
I had
this
some-
pole vault.
no, I had some cold pizza.
See, nobody forced you to do that.
I had some cold pizza right before that.
Okay. But you know what? I ain't gonna put you down for that.
You don't really.
because
Diets
That's
don't
your
have to be
diet.
like.
You have to deal with that.
No,
I'm not.
for weeks now I'll go on, but every now and then I get this. It's kind of like when you
just
break up
gotta-
with. It's like when you break up with a hot crazy chick. You're like, oh my god, I'm doing so much better without you. But
Yes.
then all of a sudden you're like, I gotta go have a piece of that. You go back and then you do that and you're like, oh my god, I really wished I wouldn't have done that. Because right after I ate the banana split, I wanted to take a nap.
Yeah. And you're
wanted
not
to
used
take
to
a
the
nap.
sugar. You're not used to the carbs.
And
you
then I
end
got
up
an
feeling like
emergency and
crap.
had to go to. I got an emergency and had to drive to work. And
Ugh.
Justine, I felt like I was high and
Yep.
drunk.
Yeah.
I felt like I was
That's
actually
exactly what it
intoxicated
does to you.
driving. I was just like.
Let me tell you, when I had to go gluten free for Kurt, when I had
Carb
to go
coma.
gluten, you go through a withdrawal of carbohydrates, and it sucks ass. It's nasty. You're lethargic. You're angry. It makes you angry. So when you were mad about it, pole vault, I understood it. I was
I
like,
need to
I
eat more
understand.
carbs, really.
I mean, that's like our main staple up in the pyramid, right? At the bottom is your grains and your whole grains. It's supposed to be
What
your
the
carbs.
hell? That used to be
Yeah,
good.
no, I have plenty
I
of
want
carbs.
those healthy foods because they used to have a
I love
food
carbs.
pyramid, right? And did you know when I was young, pizza was a health food?
What?
No, I'm not even kidding you.
Is that
'Cause it
because
had
of all
all
the
the
veg
major.
in it?
It had meat, it had cheese, it had
Tomatoes.
bread and grain.
Ah,
it had,
yeah,
it
that
had
was like-
nearly
Can't even-
everything on
Dairy,
the fruit.
meat, fruit,
To be
veg.
honest,
Yeah.
I honestly can't even fathom eating a piece of pizza right now.
And
Like,
that,
I'm so beyond that shit.
Oh, no.
And I used to work at
Really?
Sbarro. Like I worked at
Well, if
Sbarro.
you work
so
around it, that's understandable.
But, you know,
I also
so
love
for me-
pasta.
when you talk about pizza, all I think about is grease. I just think about grease. I just think about all
Yeah,
the
that's
fucking
gonna
greasy
put you off on
shit.
that.
well, I will say
And-
this. I will say this, E. We shouldn't do this. We shouldn't do this. But every now and then, me and Sunshine will go out for a fancy dinner. Okay, and this pizza was actually fancy dinner. E, we went to a pizza place and got a.
Did it have
pizza.
pineapple on it?
It cost $87.
What?
$87. It better have been the size of my
Jesus.
dining room table that I haven't got.
Listen.
It's
Did
probably about
Did
the
it
same
give you a
like
background?
texture too.
Did
Hey,
it like
yeah,
do
exactly.
things to you?
It
It
was
was
like
special.
tranquil massage.
Steady on, Justine.
Listen.
We
it
all
came
like
with
pizza, but
banana.
jeez.
It came with banana pudding cheesecake. Okay.
Oh.
On a pizza?
No. That was the dessert.
Oh,
Separate.
And it came with these like these
Dang,
really
he's so
fancy
down for
wings.
banana cheesecake.
oh
and
my
the-
god.
and a soup for Sunshine and the sausage. They bring it in every day, fresh. Every day it's brought in fresh and cooked.
Is it
And this
gold-plated?
pizza it is nothing like to say
Are they
Domino's
free
and
range
this
sausages?
pizza,
Right.
well, to say that the two things are the same is not even in the same sphere.
This,
Everything
pepperoni
I
costs a
like the
lot of
sound
money.
of posh pizza though. I do.
this
Yeah,
pepperoni's
yeah.
better be
Hey,
fucking
posh.
gold flake.
Yeah, well,
Like
now,
some like gold
Yeah.
flake shit
Yeah,
on your
like,
pizza.
was there
Yeah.
gold on
200-year-old mature like
well, and it's
Parmesan.
it's a
All
lot
the
to do
gold
with-
you could
it?
eat.
It's gonna be.
You know, the atmosphere. We like the atmosphere too. You know.
this goat
Where-
had things
where
done to
they're
it by
taking
Pete
care
Street
of
was
you,
so
yeah.
happy.
I've heard like like where they get
And we milked
Wago
it.
beef or whatever that other
Wagyu.
one is.
Hey, Lila.
Wagyu and Kobe.
Wago.
They
Where's
like
Wago?
massage the cows. They
Mm.
feed them a lot. You know,
Massage
and
the cow.
they do. I've heard of this.
Yeah, they do.
Whoa.
That's in Japan, isn't it? And they reckon
Yes.
it gives it really marbled
So this
meat
cow's
because they
gonna-
massage.
Yes.
Happy
Because
ending.
apparently, so the myth goes, Japan is so small that they didn't have enough room to roam, and they were worried, so they started massaging them, and it's just stuck. And it's like, I forget what it's called, but it's
And then
famous.
those cows don't
Kobe
stop
beef.
coming back.
There you
It's-
go, that one.
It's Kobe beef. It's called
Yeah.
Kobe.
Hey,
That's
you
and
get
then
those-
there's another one called Wagyu. That's the same
Yeah.
type of. They're copying the Kobe way,
Oh.
and so you
Where's-
get this really fatty meat that's supposed to be really good for a grill, but it's terrible. Like ground.
Do you
beef
guys
is
have?
just can't
Do you guys
imagine
have
the-
pepperami?
What's
I
that?
can
guys have-
imagine
Do you
the
guys have pepperami over there? I think maybe.
pepperoni.
I think no
Pepperoni,
pepperami.
yeah.
I think it's like our version of Slim Jims because I get the impression Slim Jims is just like a thin meat sausage.
stick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's
it's
what
meat
pepperami is
stick.
like. And they used to have this
Yeah, okay.
advertising campaign where there was an animated pepperami stick, and it was like angry, and it would always like show somebody having a bite, and then it would be like, "Come back and finish me off." And I was just thinking it because Valerie typed in the snack that smacked you back, and I was just thinking that'd be pepperami stick. That
I
would
think.
We have Slim
finish me off.
Jims.
pepperami. It's a
We have
bit of an
Slim
animal.
Jim, and it's like, and it was like advertised with Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh,
They're like, snap into a Slim Jim, and it was like, you know,
Yeah, it was this. It's
Nice.
this disgust. It's like a hot dog. It's so gross, but
Oh,
then
a hot
Pepperoni's
dog is
alright.
more respectable than that. Let's be
I
real
listen to
here.
them.
not much more.
I look
Not
in
much.
sphincters. I do like
Yeah,
I do
some
like hot
assholes.
dogs, but I just never thought about what I was eating.
Now
when I was eating.
we have Jack
I'm-
Links. We have Jack
I'll eat
Links
a hot
beef
dog,
sticks.
but it has to. It's very
Whoa.
specific and where I get my.
We have Jack Links. Get this. We have Jack Links beef sticks with Dr. Pepper in it now.
Yeah, we vote Mr. Smith out with that.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Well,
No.
know, it's kind of crazy though.
No.
Me and Sunshine associate like going out to eat sometimes with a happy experience, like endorphins. Going to a fancy restaurant to us
Yeah, for
because,
sure.
well, here's the thing. A lot of times, I know this is going to be surprising to y'all, but sometimes we argue about a lot of shit.
No.
Yeah, it's not,
No.
not just on.
I
Not
can't
just on
believe
show.
that because
But-
like you're
but
so
when we go-
easygoing and never complain, Paul.
But when we go to
They're
like,
never,
but when
you
we
don't
go
have
to
a
like,
crybaby emoji.
right,
Yeah,
right.
like
When we go to like a fancy restaurant, though, we let go and we're happy, and we sit
Yeah.
there and we just have a relaxing conversation. We turn off the phones. We're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, how you doing?" And we associate food with this experience, and that's really bad because guess what?
Why?
When we're on a diet, we don't have that experience. No one sits there and says, "Oh, hey, we're gonna eat meat and cheese. How's your beautiful day been doing?" We're like,
But here's
"Fucking,
my
I'm eating
thing.
meat and cheese. Oh God!"
Here's my thing. Okay, with
That's eating a
diets.
charcuterie
Let
board.
me tell you,
Oh,
I've been on a million of them. Okay, because like I said, I've had my whole life. I've struggled with weight. You have to cheat once in a while. Have a cheat day, and then go right back to your diet. All right, but have that mind. I get to cheat today a little bit, but tomorrow that's right back on the diet and the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
exercise.
I
Like,
call
that's what you
that-
have to do. You have to be
I call-
disciplined enough to do it, but you can do it. I did it.
yeah.
I call that a moment of self-loathing. That's what I refer to it as.
And you
When
don't
I'm just
self-loathe.
gonna, when I'm just
but you
when
don't.
I'm just gonna when I know I'm gonna eat something and I'm gonna hate afterwards, I'm like, oh God, why did I do that?
But if you make
that's-
up your mind that you're going to go right back to your diet the next day, you don't need to self-loathe.
I hate
That's
to
my
say this,
point.
but what
Uh,
Jeremy
it's like-
just
it's like-
said
yeah,
happens to
the
me.
diarrhea part.
That happens to me when I have a cheat day. I'm like, I'm gonna gain a lot of weight, and everybody's like,
That's
you're
the
gonna gain weight.
self-loathing.
But the next day, you have diarrhea, and you're like, and you're back down to weight. But guess what? You can boomerang off of that and go and lose a lot of weight quick, because your body's now resetting.
Right.
And if you reset and you come back down, you can come back down quick. You play it because I think sometimes you hit a wall.
Yes,
when
you
you're
do.
dieting,
You can plateau.
and you just keep doing the same
do.
thing, and you hit this wall, and I'd
You
hit
have
the
to
wall.
kick it up. What I had to do was go from, so I was speed walking for a while, and to kick up the weight loss, I had to start running.
Well, yeah,
So that's what
I don't do meth or anything like that. Listen, oh, speed running. I was like, okay, what the fuck? I'm just gonna do this naturally, Justine. It's gonna be fine. I've lost a lot of weight though. So it's doing good.
Cool, Gemma. That's awesome.
But once again, I'm doing it for my health.
Yeah.
And you know, not a lot of people believe this. Sunshine would be like, man, shit. I really don't. I don't really care. When you've been with someone as long as I've been with my wife for 30 years. If she is, I don't care what she. This is crazy, but I really don't care what she looks like anymore. She's hot. That's always
do with the lights up.
It's
anyway,
always
right?
easy. No, it's always easy to say when you got a hot old lady that you don't care. But really, we've been through so much. You know, if anybody's been married like as long as we have, you know that you're just you. When I see my wife, I see her as when I met her. If you can understand.
That's sweet.
Well, I don't. Well, I mean, you don't see them. You've grown old with them, so you see them as you did when we met each other. Not today, because half those battle scars. Now half of them, 99.9999% of the battle scars on her face are from the kids and me. Okay, same as with me. When you see, I know it's hard to believe, but if you look real close, there might be some imperfections on the side of my eyes or something. Those came from sunshine. Okay.
Yeah, there's not a lot. Let me tell you.
Right.
Karate chop.
But that's a thing. Like when you're with someone so long and you truly love each other, you love all of the aspects of that person.
Even their smells.
Not just when they were young or at a certain point, but all of the aspects of that person. You should. That's what, and that too. I had to remember as a girl. Okay, my relationship with Kurt was very good, and part of it was because I realized not all guys like skinny girls. Okay, there's some men that like booty, and I'm thick. So that works, and God bless you. Okay? Because, you know, there are guys that like skinny girls, and they can go for the skinny girls, and they can have them. But that's not who I am, and if you don't like it, well, then don't go look at me. Go look at some skinny chick, you know? You know, so that made me realize something about myself. I don't have to be something I'm really not, which is skinny. And I have been a size 6, and it is not easy to keep that size 6 for me. It's a pain in my ass.
Yeah, I don't know how any of you guys that have been on diets do it, because I've had a diet because of lack of money, but never for any other reason, and I don't know how you guys do it ever. Jeez. Because you all clearly like food as well. It's not like you picky, you know. It's not like you finicky.
Clearly.
Now I just try to eat a balanced diet where I know, okay, well, I had a craving for a hamburger the other day, so today I'm going to eat salad. You know, you kind of just balance it. Instead
I really do just kind of look at food with a little bit more pessimism and probably just this sense of like I said, things that I'm going to regret later. And it generally kind of curbs me off of stuff.
Yeah.
If I go to the grocery store to look for something to eat, there's generally a lot of times I might leave with nothing because I look around and I'm just like, I don't want any of this. Like I just think about, that's salty as hell. That's greasy. That's,
that's good,
generally, I'll grab fruit or like something of that nature.
That is
trail
not what I meant,
mix.
Leela. Raspberries. Raspberries. No, but that's cool because it sounds like you're like retraining yourself and, like, yeah, and just like rather than pessimism, just like you're being more thoughtful about your food choices.
Yeah, it just makes me aware. I'm trying to think about my future self a little bit more. The things that my present self are doing, things that my past self did,
Right.
impact what the future self do. So it's kind of like if I'm fucking up now, I'm fucking myself up later.
Yeah.
Right. And that's a really good way. You try to be your own best friend kind of down the line.
Well,
right?
I've been complaining to Sunshine, and I had this theory, and it's not ever going to go anywhere or anything. It's just the truth that it's never going to change. I don't think that people eat bad on purpose. I think it's a lot of times it's a financial and an available thing. Do you think that I would have been today if they had said, guess what, this banana split is super duper healthy? I would have been like, oh my God, I don't want to eat it. If they made good food, cheap, that was healthy, everybody would choose that.
Yeah.
Everybody
That's
would
very
choose
true.
that.
To be honest, the
we have
only
a
reason
big
why I
problem in
eat
Detroit.
big reason why I eat Chipotle so much is I get a discount.
Right. I mean,
have a
it
huge
costs a
problem.
lot to eat. Like really
We have
good.
a huge problem in Detroit with food desert. Okay, so in the city of Detroit, there are like 2 grocery stores, like real.
None of them are
grocery
Walmart,
stores,
are
2
they?
in the entire city of Detroit. No, Walmart will not put a store in Detroit. They refuse. Okay, because they say it's too much crime. We couldn't have a Meijer inside the city of Detroit for years. Okay, Meijer's
There's
like a
3 of them in
it's a
Toledo.
big grocery store.
Oh, thank you.
They put it just inside, right along 8 Mile, right? So 8 miles are baseline. On one side is the suburb, on the south side's Detroit. They put it just on the south side. So everybody that lives down way south, they still have to get in a car or get on a bus to take transportation to get to that grocery store. Not a lot of those poor people could do that. They need a corner store. Their corner stores are convenience stores with liquor, with potato chips and Twinkies and soda pop
Junk
and
food.
nothing healthy. Yeah, it's a real problem.
What grocery store is it that's spelled all the way out there? Which one is it?
What's
Like
what,
it's like a Kroger's or something, or
it's like that, but it's got like clothing and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a big Kroger. You know how the big new Krogers have like they have clothes and towels and like housewares and stuff like that. That's it's like a department store but with food. And then
right.
it's
So those
huge
prices
food,
are definitely
huge grocery section.
inflated. Then
And then the other place that they put in Detroit, and this is a trip, and they put it in the university district for the rich kids, is a Whole Foods. Okay, but poor people can't afford Whole Foods. That place is ridiculously expensive.
Exactly.
So you put
But
that in
it's
the university district for the rich
Hi,
kids
Gary.
that go to Wayne State University. That's what all they did. So there's your 2 grocery stores in the city of Detroit. That's it.
That's
Could they not
Shame.
like
Hey,
because
Hubs.
like some stores here have like security guards. Like presumably Wally Mart's got enough money for one of those.
yeah. Well,
They
if you're the one with the
but
security
thing
guard, you're in a
is
bad
they
place.
get for years.
Say nothing.
7-Eleven wouldn't put it's a convenience store here in Limey, and they would not
Yeah, yeah.
put a store in the city of Detroit.
That's so counter.
40 years.
That's
Have security guards,
counterproductive.
but they're just going to shout at you. But in the States, presumably, you could have them armed. Who's going to like nick any butter then?
You know what? It's kind of
It's a
counterproductive
Slurpee
because
and a pack of gum. My parents owned two shops downtown, and we sold that stuff. And if it got stolen, it got stolen. We just dealt with it.
here's the thing about
It's like, what the
Walmart
hell?
though. Here's the thing about Walmart, though. They
Hey,
want
bird.
you to steal from them. What they do is, I'm not endorsing stealing. What I'm saying is, what they want you to do is steal at least like $1,000 worth of shit, so that they could charge you for it.
Right.
And like, so like they'll watch you. You take a bag of chips here and there. They might not really go after you for that. But once that racks up to about $1,000, that's a felony, and they'll go after you for that shit. And they want that because they want that
Oh,
lawsuit, and they want that
ooh,
extra money. There's so much advantage that they get to pin you
that's
for
that's not good.
They're
so they so
nasty. Walmart is not a
so
nice
and
place.
they will also play games with like
Mm.
I know there's a common scam where people like will swap a sticker or something like that for something cheap and
Oh yeah.
bring in something more expensive, but they'll do
Hmm.
this thing where they will like try to make it look like you did that, and like they play these games with some
This
people where
is
like
this is some like
dystopian shit.
It is. It is.
entrapment. Non,
They
what
have
the?
cameras everywhere. So in a Walmart,
Oh, I hate that shit.
you've
Anyway, yeah,
got
we
these
have loads.
shelves that go from the bottom to the very top of the ceiling, and they've got cameras everywhere. So they're
Yeah.
constantly watching
See,
you.
this is
I
some
hate
like
Walmart.
Gemma's just said Tesco's has chocolate bars in glass locked boxes, and I know like
Like the
here
fucking
there's
makeup and
I know
everything.
here there's some places that like there's expensive brands of butter and they're all in like locked boxes, but the one that they have most often is the spirit aisle will have the more expensive spirits in like a wire mesh cage, and
Mm.
then in one of our supermarkets, Morrison's, in my city, they're behind plexiglass doors with a button on, and you have to press a button and hope to God that there's an employee within 100 miles that will come to you before you're dead and serve you what you want. But yeah, it's crazy. But like one of the most shoplifted items here is baby formula, and they're trying to say that it's
That's
just like people
Sad.
being like chancers, and I'm like, yeah, because I know loads of mums who just randomly nick baby food just for the sake, or formula just for the sake of it. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's
uh,
so,
scalpers
it's a
will
commodity
definitely.
luxury
in the
item
black
and all that.
market.
Sad thing is,
Luxury item.
sad thing
Yeah.
is, baby formula is one of those things where it's like where someone legitimately needs it. You could definitely understand them stealing it,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and but then there's people who will steal that shit just so they could resell it at double the fucking
Yeah,
price.
no, I get that. But the thing is, like, there's been cases here where it's young women, single mums that have done it, and they've actually gone to jail
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
that, and it's just
And
like
that's fucked
that's
up.
And
ridiculous.
here
Yeah,
too. I've seen
because
That's
it.
yeah, that's
that'll
just fucked
like
up.
mess the family, you know. Yeah, that could have like long
It
term
makes it
repercussions, basically.
worse
Yeah,
because they charge you money when you go to jail. So part of the
yeah.
punishment,
Well, that stuff over there is like insane. That's just
it's
like that's
so
just another
bad.
example of where if you haven't got money, then you get more of the brunt of the justice system on top of you. I mean, that's true over here as well, right? But like, we don't normally have that whole bail shit on top.
It's a
Yeah,
whole.
that's
It's yeah. So you're making the problem of the poor here even worse
yeah,
because
absolutely,
they
yeah,
felt that they had to steal for their kids, and then
yeah,
on top of it you have fines because they got caught because they're not
yeah.
career
You
criminals,
really
they're just trying to live, right?
It's
you really
expensive
can't
being
go to
poor
a
as well.
church.
Yeah,
You really can't go to a
very.
church hardly for that either, because like there was like this one woman who did this thing where, she just asked various churches around her area if they had any formula, and most of them kind of just sort of like was like, well, are you a member? And she's like, no, fuck off, I guess, or go ask someone else. It didn't take so she only really got like one person who was willing to even help her out. So
It's hard. Yeah, and if you don't have family and you don't have anybody to help you, it's near impossible. The story that I saw is this program called Jail. It's like what happens after cops, right? So the cops take them to the lockup and then you get to see what happens. And this young woman was stealing diapers for her child, and she got caught, and she got thrown into jail, and she was not a drug addict, she wasn't anything, she was just poor. They just were homeless, and she was trying to pull it together, and she admitted, I screwed up, and I stole these diapers. And so on top of it, I mean, and she wasn't like giving them trouble or anything, she was a nice person. It was just she was poor. So now on top of that, she's got, you know, she's calling her husband to make sure, you know, he couldn't even come get her. You know, she had to like take a bus home, and so it's all the expense of that, and it's just one thing after another.
This is what I mean. It's like, and that's another thing, isn't it? Because like in the States, it's like if you can't afford to run a car and you've got no public transport where you live, because like I think I've mentioned before, like British people will say, oh, they've not even left their own town. I'm like, well, if you're poor and haven't got a car, maybe you just can't.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of poor people, a lot of people in Detroit, they don't have cars. They take the bus everywhere.
Yeah.
And they don't have money for a cab or Lyft. They take the bus, and the buses here don't go in the suburbs anymore because the suburbs voted them out. So they barely can even get a job in the suburbs where now most of the work is, because they have no transportation. So
speaking of legal stuff, check this out. I want to see what you think about this. I want to see what y'all think about this. Last year, I went to Port Aransas on my vacation. I got a thing in the mail saying, "Hey, listen, you went through a toll, and your text dot that is your tag that's good all through the state of Texas is not good in Henderson County, where Houston is. Okay, so we're giving you a ticket in this little podunk little piece of shit town. Okay, so this time Texas. we go back again. Okay, I get a freaking text message from an Ohio phone number that says I've got a ticket again, and I got a ticket for running the toll. I got a ticket for parking, and I got a ticket for speeding. And I have a warrant out for my arrest because I failed to appear in court tomorrow.
Okay, was it Chad's phone? Was it the area code from Chad, from where Chad was? I bet it was Chad.
Exactly.
Chad was messing with you.
No, there was a scam going around.
I don't even think this is Justine, I don't even think it's a scam. I think it is a scam, but I think it's this little local police department down there that is a tourist trap. Because I paid the ticket last year. I paid the ticket. I called all around Texas, and TxDOT said, yes, this is the thing. But then they sent me this one this year, and I was like, oh, we went down the damn tollway again, sunshine.
Well, here's the deal.
But they gave me a ticket for parking and speeding.
So I rented a car, right? I rented a car to go out to Grumpy Cup. All right, Massachusetts. And I had to take the New York tollway. Yeah, I had to take the Ohio Turnpike and then the New York Tollway. That's the way you get out there, right? Well, I'm in a rental car, and in the New York Tollway is weird. You have to have an easy pass and all this stuff, and you just can't pay them. And I'm like, I have a rental car. I'm not caring, and I just drove it. You know, nobody asked me for a toll. Nobody ever did anything. I just drove it. I drove back. I got a text message like 2 weeks after I came back, right? That said I had a ticket or I owed a toll, blah, blah, blah. But it was like, how would they know it was me? My number wasn't tied to that car. But somehow they knew I had gone through New York, you know? So they were trying to trick me into paying this thing. And I'm like, there's no way that I could have been tied to that car. It was the rental company. It wasn't me. I'm not paying that. They never came after me. They never did a damn thing. They tried it again the next year when we went too. It's like they can see where you're going. Well, so they try to get you to pay them.
And I was on deferred. I was on deferred adjudication from my stop sign ticket. So that's going to, if it's true, it'll trigger that off. And but the hell they don't know who was driving. Who was driving? You didn't give me a ticket. And here in Texas, we have a law. You don't give a ticket, you don't get a ticket. Okay, I mean, there's some things you could get a ticket, like going down the tollway, but they don't say, hey, you got a speeding ticket, and they didn't pull you over.
Right.
Okay?
Right. It's more like a toll thing. Yeah.
Right. Now, a parking ticket, you might have a ticket on your windshield. Non-moving violation.
Same here.
But a speeding ticket,
no, they have to pull you over.
They pulled your ass over, and they didn't
pull this guy over. My dad won a thing. He won a case. The cop was coming this way, and he was going the opposite way. And the cop said he clocked him, and my dad said it's impossible for you to clock me at that time.
Right.
Because this was like 40 years ago. At that time, it was impossible for the cop to clock him when he was coming the opposite way. And my dad won the case. Because it was. The cop just thought he was going too fast. He really wasn't.
Cool.
Well,
So,
one time I might have been out of my mind and racing down the highway, and this cop came up from behind me, and I was like, "Oh my God, shit!" And I was so fucking buzzed out, right? I was like, "No!" And I slowed down and started doing the speed limit. And the car that was next to me was like, "Yes!" And the cop was like, pulled out and went. Hey, the cop got on his ass, and the guy punched it, thought it was still me, and he was like,
"Oh no!"
And I just went fast enough to watch the whole shit go. Where all of a sudden it's the car in front puts on its brakes like, "Oh shit!" And as soon as he does, the lights go woo, woo woo, wee woo. Wee woo, motherfucker. Exactly. I was so glad. Oh, God, I'm so glad he didn't get me. Because I'd gotten dosed. I'd gotten dosed at Guns N' Roses. I'd gotten dosed at Guns N' Roses. And it was bad. It's one of those, like, just please let me get home. Please let me get home.
Yeah, well, that's never good in driving. I can't
say it was a that was a hypothetical story, Justine.
That was Paul Volt's friend.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah, his friend, I tell you.
Oh, that Kiki looks like Pete.
Hi, the YouTube police is here.
Oh, no. YouTube police are here. We're in trouble.
I knew it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It was sunshine. It was sunshine. Oh, my God.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
It was, and I don't know how many times stuff like that's happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to all of us at once, when we might have been doing something questionable, and you're like, and I will say this is awful to say, Justine. One time I had this is a long time ago, as a friend of mine, he had a QP in his pants.
Oh, jeez, that's kind of interesting. How do you?
It looked like he had.
It looked like he had fupa and shit, and he had an open bottle of whiskey in the back of the car, and it was Friday, and he got pulled over.
A quarter pound of weed. He had a quarter pound of weed lying in his pants.
Right. Oh, okay.
No,
right.
it's okay. We call them QPs here. That's
I was just
it's
what?
weed talk.
Okay.
I thought you knew that. I'm sorry.
And the guy.
No, it's all good. It's all good. We just call it a Q, but because we're.
I was sitting in my car and I said, if I can get out of this, I swear, God and Jesus, if you let me out of this, I will quit smoking and drinking, and I will straighten my life out and go straight. And about that time, the cop runs up to the car, throws my fucking license in the window, and he's like, "It's your lucky day, you motherfucker!" And he gets in his car and burns out and leaves me. And I'm just sitting on this like desert. I'm sitting on this desert road, and I'm like,
I have seen stuff like this happen.
I'm like, I've got to go.
On Patrol
I got to go home and
Live.
have a drink and smoke.
What happens? What happens is they pull a guy over.
Was he scared of your bulge?
No, he got another call.
That was way more important.
Yeah, he was scared of his bulge. No, that was it. Never mind.
Well, he got a call that was way more important than me. Okay.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
was
got-
robbing or murdering
Really cool.
somebody in progress, and so it was your lucky day.
His
That's what
donuts
it
were
was,
ready.
Bobo.
Jeremy just told me Jesus keeps notes. Look, I've done good things since then, Jeremy. Hope you know. So it's
Jesus
okay.
keeps
He forgave me. And you know what? The other day I was at Hertz rental car. No, it was
Yeah,
Penske.
he can't tell Jesus on me now, Jeremy.
Yeah,
See?
no, I was at Penske and I
I'm just-
found Jesus.
Is this why they call people dickweed? Because of people like Paul?
No. I found Jesus.
Just
Have y'all
wondering.
seen those? Have y'all seen those, Justine? So they're going around putting these little Jesuses everywhere. They're like little rubber eraser
What?
Jesuses.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen those yet.
Oh, they're all over Texas, everywhere you look, and it's really a good idea, I guess. They're just hiding the little plastic eraser Jesuses everywhere, right?
Have they got
and you
them in
find
Canada?
Jesus, huh?
Have they got
I
them in
can't remember.
Canada?
Probably so.
I haven't.
Probably
Elf on a
seen
shelf,
them
Jesus on a
here.
moose.
Well,
Why
and,
they-
and it's
what-
just so you find them, and I guess it's good for what it is. Y'all see them, y'all will see them
What?
sooner or
Why are
later.
they doing that? So when you get the
What is the
pencil,
point?
where is Jesus
It's
going
not
to
even
hold
a
the pencil, or is he
I got
just
one.
like not clenching?
Sunshine,
What's
if you're
going
watching
on?
this, bring
He's a
Jesus in
pencil
here.
top. I
That's
don't know
like-
that. I don't know that
Jam
Jesus
him
wants
up
any kind of
there.
action like that. He doesn't want
look.
that kind of action, Paul.
Look at that.
Jesus
y'all see
doesn't
that?
want that kind of action. He doesn't want wood in his bum.
Did y'all see
Stop
this?
it.
It seems so wrong, doesn't it?
What is that?
What do you
wombat.
think?
Is that a wombat?
See that everybody's saying it's a wombat.
Yeah.
Okay,
It looks like a
but
wombat.
I think it was a
It
bear.
does.
It's from 1920.
Or a buffalo.
Well, it's
It's a
1920.
buffalo.
It's a
Well,
buffalo
I
bear
think it's a
bat.
bear.
It's actually a buffalo. I think it's a buffalo.
Look at its nose.
It's
It looks like it's
It's
got
a
a bear
bear.
nose, but it kind of has buffalo ears.
And it's real hair.
And it's shaped like a buffalo.
And
Real
look,
hair.
it was made.
Dear
in-
God, what the fuck is that?
It's made. It's got a metal inside body, and it was made in Japan.
oh,
Nice.
Okay.
okay.
I come back and
And I don't
there's
even know
this
why,
thing.
but I bought this yesterday.
Don't know why.
I
it was
don't know
like-
why you did either.
Yeah,
No.
well, because
Is it-
it's a very.
is it a
don't you
wind-up
think it's
thingy?
strange?
Is that
yes,
a
it is
wind-up?
wind up.
Yeah,
You wind it up and it walks around.
that's cool.
Oh,
And I thought it was just weird. And the lady said $1.
it's
The
probably
lady said $1,
haunted.
and I freaking got it. She said $3.
Strange.
She went up $2 on me.
It's just got like
$2.
the soul of Gigi Allen imbued into it.
$2.
No. She was like, "We want that out of here. I think it's got
What-
rat hair or some
what
kind of real
String
hair, and
said.
we want it out of here." I'm like, "How much for it, lady?" She's like, $1. I said, "I'll take it." I get up there and she's like, "Okay, that'll be $3."
What?
It's like a wind up toy that
Is it like a baby
Charles
switch?
Manson made in prison.
It's well, I felt you know my collection of crazy shit. I felt like it fit, it fits into the madness.
It's very true. It does fit.
It inspires me to write music, and when you look around and like it's freak
You
show.
look at that thing, you're like, yeah.
No, I mean if you could. I mean, if you could see what's in front of me, what I'm looking at when I look at y'all would be like, "What the fuck is he in?" It would be like it's like Ripley's. It's like Ripley's. Yeah, I mean, y'all seen some of the shit.
I've seen, yeah. Well, have you ever seen, there was a show on cable way long ago called Oddities. And they would show, like, weird things and formaldehyde and stuff like that.
We have a store like that here.
Bizarre.
There
ever
was a
seen that
movie where
It might have been
some
based
people,
out of Texas. That might have been the store.
Yeah, they
some
sell
people
eyeballs
went
and
to
stuff.
some
Yeah,
like kids
it's
went to
weird.
go check out oddities in this little place, and they encountered this guy wearing clown makeup who ended up like killing a bunch of them. And that was House of a Thousand Corpses, I think.
I was gonna say, that kind of sounds like a Rob Zombie film.
No,
Anyway.
they got that. Y'all seen that one with the guy? They went into that one guy. I think it's over there in Limey's neck of the woods, where they went into one guy's house and it was all like mannequins, but it stunk really bad. And
No,
they got
no. Don't
Then they
even.
got to looking, and some of the mannequins weren't mannequins. And,
Oh no. Oh no.
and he had like dead people all in his house.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, that's
No, it was UK Chainsaw Massacre. Wasn't even Chainsaw Massacre. I think he was stealing the bodies. I don't think he was killing them.
nice. It doesn't ring a bell, but we've had
Yeah.
some wrong uns here, as they say.
They're all over the place.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
I mean, we've got the bulk of them only because we're big. And
Well, I think Florida
freaky
has a pretty
people,
good
but-
magnet of it. You know.
And why does
Florida.
most of them come out of California? I'm sorry.
Well, like
Yeah,
I said,
so-
Sorry,
Florida.
California.
Hey,
Speaking of body image, and we're going into talking about, like Silence of the Lambs kind of shit.
Interesting where this
Would
went.
you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Goodbye, horses.
I think Ed Gain wasn't Ed Gain from your neck of the woods. There, E.
What?
Ed
Gein?
Yeah, wasn't he from up there where y'all?
I
I think it was probably Chad.
probably. I mean, I don't know. Much goes on here in Toledo.
Yeah, Ed Gein was.
he was from
weird.
Plainfield, Wisconsin, apparently.
Oh,
Oh well, that's a
same thing.
couple states away.
Midwest.
That's-
Same thing. Same thing.
sorry about that.
They're
What's
all
up?
up there in the middle.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
What is
Wisconsin?
Jeez.
That's where they based the movie
Green Bay
Fargo. I don't know if any of you all seen Fargo, where they put
Yes.
the guy in the wood chipper.
Famous.
That's Wisconsin.
Pack his foot down with the
Don't
log.
and Minnesota. Don't those two states? It's like
I
the culture of the Midwestern people they're really, really nice.
they sound really nice. Oh,
They
that's
sound
okay,
really-
don't you know?
They're
Like
not.
they've got this like very, very like polite kind of sounding like cheeriness to them. It's just like,
Psychos, the
wow.
whole group.
That sounds-
oh yeah, just go down the gas. That
sounds like a-
Don't you know? It's the don't you know?
Don't
I mean,
you
I got a
know?
little bit of that because I'm from Michigan, but yeah, we've got this
It's like-
weird
like kind of like an
bastardization of the
Irish-
Chicago,
Yeah.
between Chicago, Midwest, and New York. It's all screwed
Sort
up.
of like a
But
yeah,
they've got the real
Scandinavian.
don't you know? Like use people, don't you know?
I,
They always piss me off when I was in
I
New
love-
York. In New York they'll go, "Hey, motherfucker, watch what you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh no,
like a
we're
normal
fucking
greeting.
fisting a fight, dude. We're fisting a fight." And they're like,
No, that's just
"What the
that's
hell?
Just
What
they're
are you
being
talking
nice
about?
To you.
Wait,
I
you're
had
trying
a-
to bust my
Nice.
balls here." I'm like, "You just
I
called me a
had a-
motherfucker. What the hell?"
I had a manager. I had a
Yeah.
manager who was very much from New York, and he's always like, "Use guys."
Oh well,
Use guys. He called me Urbuni. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Urbuni?" Like the way he just
Oh,
use
they're
guys,
awesome.
Urbuni.
no, people from New York, they always tell me I fit right in. Because, they just tell you like it is. They just tell you.
Oh, yeah.
What do you
they
think,
don't
you're a
care.
wise guy?
Oh, they
Use
love
guys.
me. You know why? Because New Yorkers love donuts. You know what, Justin? When I would go to do a show, in New York, and the Union was out on the dock, Birkin first day, this guy would buy. I'm not bullshitting you, like 6 dozen donuts.
Yeah.
And freaking put it on the dock. Guess whose trucks got unloaded first?
Yours.
This guy. They were telling everybody else, we're on break from our break on our break. And then it's lunchtime. Okay? And they're like, yeah, but our trucks were here first. Yeah, move it. Pole vault's trucks are coming in
motivator.
and he bought us some donuts. So get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Well, luckily,
Genius.
Boston.
I've been told
Yeah.
I'm an
People from
honorary,
Boston.
member of Brooklyn, so I can apparently go there and be fine.
And then you got the regional accent of Boston.
Oh, I love Boston. I have so many friends from Boston. That's a
Stop.
great place. Have it, yad. I love those people. I love East Coast people. There's a thing about them. They're very real. Okay. So y'all from the East Coast, props. I have a lot of friends from the East Coast.
Lori's got the best, and Lori's got the best, and
yeah. I got a ton. I because that's where I went out to. I went to Massachusetts for the Grumpy
You're
Pub,
muted.
right? Oh, Pole Vault, you're muted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, donuts.
I was just saying, have you tried to
coffee.
drive in Boston? You ever
Yeah,
tried
it's
to drive
awful.
in
Yeah.
No, well, no, GPS doesn't work in Boston.
No,
My
because you
GPS
have all the
says, like,
roundabouts.
screw it. Yeah, screw it. It's like, screw
What?
this place. Where you're in the middle of the ocean or something.
So in Boston, it's like wherever you have an intersection, it's a roundabout. So if you want to get on a street, you have to go like in this round thing, and then
Yeah.
I hate those
Yeah,
so much.
Yeah, we
They're
have
the
those.
worst.
you have
But
it's
like
worse
worse.
in the
our sat
wintertime.
nav normally works with roundabouts. I'm really sad for pole vault.
Right.
Those
I know.
Texas here
If you put
confuse
Jean-Luc
Americans.
Picard on, that bloke,
Here in
that'll
Texas,
work
we
then.
call like roundabouts. We call roundabouts sweet
Make it so.
jumps. Okay.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
call 'em
Oh,
sweet jumps.
mini roundabouts
Because
here,
people just go
definitely.
straight
Yep.
over them motherfuckers. Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
whomp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
protect
yeah,
it, Gina.
try driving
We don't
around
care
those-
about that today.
Right.
Yeah.
We just put them in Michigan. We have a lot of boulevards. Okay,
Launching.
so we have a lot of boulevards. So it's this berm down the middle, and so if you have to turn left, you can't just turn left. You have to go through this berm and around. Right. It's like a U-turn.
Yeah.
Well, we're used to those, but then they started putting these roundabouts in instead of intersections, and nobody knows what to do with them.
Yeah,
They're so stupid. They don't
no,
understand.
roundabouts
the
are
yield.
complicated.
They've replaced a fair amount
Oh,
of,
man.
of,
I
of
don't know how people
intersections in
don't-
Toledo. Try driving through those in the wintertime, because it's not just like you have to slow down, but in some cases you have to kind of also veer over to, like, a little bit one direction before you turn to the next. So your car is fishtailing through these fucking things in the middle of winter time. And it's just a non-stop, like, instant speed. You're going fucking through this.
Well, and some of them
fucking
here are
swerving.
the torque of your car. They're very small. So there was this one out by my stepson, because that's country out there. So it was this tiny little roundabout, and you're like, okay, I'm turning. It's like, am I gonna even make around this circle? Is my truck gonna tip? It's just it's weird the way they've engineered a few of these to fit.
Right.
You have you ever seen like a roundabout where each exit is also a roundabout?
Not yet.
They
Oh my God.
they are great. Like I'm so glad I don't drive, because an ordinary roundabout confuses what sits out of me. And then I'm just sitting as a passenger, and I'm like, I am starting to get palpitations as we approach this thing, because
It's like,
Oh
I'm
my
dizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think
Where
we
when I
have.
used to live out by my brother, when I used to live with my brother last year, I'm coming home from work. There's a ton of roundabouts by his house, and I learned where they were so I could avoid them. Oh, there's a roundabout there. Yeah, I'm not taking that. I'm gonna take the next street. I hate that thing. So yeah, I would just avoid.
yeah,
them
they
with
used
the
to have
plague.
like like a public service announcement kind of animated film where it was an aerial bird's eye view of a roundabout, and it would be explaining how to use them, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm never driving. I mean, I didn't want to drive anyway, but no, oh no.
Oh, it's so bad because people don't know. So you go through it and you have to there's 2 lanes in the roundabout, and you have to get on the outside lane if you want to get off on, it's like an exit, So if you're
You just
just
have to
gonna
make
turn
sure-
right, you can get in the very right lane and just turn right.
But you have to
gotta
also
look
make
at
sure,
everybody coming in on the curve, and there's some people just going round and round
because
and
they
round.
don't know where they're getting off at. Yeah, you have to make sure you know where you're getting off at, because otherwise you might get fucked over and have to go down the road to another roundabout to turn around to get to the right roundabout to go back to where you're supposed to fucking go.
Or you just get off on the
can
wrong
get bad
road
here.
and start going west instead of going north. That'll really mess you up. Because by then you've lost all sense of direction.
Yeah,
right?
but
Because
there's
you've been going around in a
Am I right or am I wrong? There's no right or wrong in a roundabout. Everything's done on like this, this, system where you're like yield.
Yeah.
You have a
You gotta
wreck at a
give to the-
yield,
gotta
and you're
give
both
to the
at
right.
fault. Okay, so in
Yeah.
the roundabouts around here in Texas,
Left
especially in
there.
the rich neighborhoods,
left.
Hi,
okay,
dealer.
there's wrecks. There's wrecks all the time, and they're hitting each other. And the thing is nobody's at fault because it was yield, no stop signs. Just hey, we're on the system where like hey, everybody's supposed to be like,
Yeah.
excuse me, oh okay, go. Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't work here in Texas. It's like, I'm going to ram you. I was here first.
And
With
if you have an
everything.
accident on a roundabout, now you're fucking everyone.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh,
You're just
So
fucking
it's bumper
everyone.
cars in Texas then. So it's bumper cars in Texas then, right?
Expect
well,
to
no,
be
we
late.
call it mad. It's like a Mad Max kind of type of driving.
Expect to be late wherever the fuck it is you're going.
We'll
Yeah,
be
no.
driving in Texas.
That doesn't.
It's very, 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 very aggressive. There's shootings on the road every day here.
So it's Grand Theft
sounds like
Auto in
Detroit.
Texas.
Well, and unless you're on the
Thunderdome.
unless you're on the tollways.
Yeah.
Now the tollways is like Indy Grand Prix or Prix, whatever.
Pricks.
They're fucking going really fast.
You're a
They're going
prick.
fast. Okay, they're doing
Sorry.
like freaking 120.
I was joking. It's a British thing. I'm sorry.
No, but that's the difference. 635 is Mad Max, and it's everybody for themselves. And it's listen. What it is it's people on their freaking phones. The end. There's people in a 70-mile-an-hour 5-lane highway putting their brakes on.
I tell you what.
They'll look down, and so what they do is they put their brakes on when they look down. We're all doing 70, and they put the brake. They don't come to a dead stop. It's like, well, I'm going to look at this here. Let me slow down.
So I've just slowed down. Oh my god.
Well, that helps
So
so
is
much.
it illegal there to use your phone and drive or no?
No.
Yeah.
It is
They talked
illegal
about it
here
for they
to
talked
do
about
I
it for
think-
quite a while, and then they
No,
made
it's
it
illegal.
illegal because
You cannot have your phone in your hand. If a cop sees you with a phone in your hand, you're being pulled over. You're getting a ticket.
Well, here's the
I
thing. They're
think-
Here,
looking,
you
they're
have to
looking
have
at
a
shit.
hands-free thing. You cannot
I
have it
think-
in your hand at all.
I
for
totally
any
think
reason.
I think that Rockstar Games should be paying more attention to this. Instead of having Grand Theft Auto take place in Los Angeles or Florida or New York, it needs to be in fucking Dallas, Texas. Like Grand Theft Auto needs to take place in fucking Texas.
I'm really
That's
saying
it.
we've been talking about moving from here. Did you know by 2030, Dallas, Texas is going to be the biggest city in all of America? And I don't want to be here anymore. Property taxes are going through the freaking roof. We're having to get a company. I don't know if you've heard of this, Justine. Have you heard of companies that fight your property taxes for 25% of what they save you?
Oh God. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
So we're going to do that. We're finally going to do that. It's
Okay.
a place called Orwell or something. And I thought it was a
Okay.
scam. And then my boss is like, no, I have them on all my properties. They
Yeah.
fight the escalating cost of your property taxes. And they
Okay.
take 25%. And I'm like, that's freaking robbery.
It's
He's
like an
it's still-
insurance adjuster, like
Yeah.
I had for
He's
my,
like, it's still-
but it's
you're saving
for your
money.
taxes. Yeah, it's
Wow.
like having a lawyer, but for a specific purpose
Wow.
instead of being an attorney.
Oh.
They know
Well,
that
isn't it kind of
specifically.
like hiring a thief to save you from the thieves?
Yeah, but in a way, but
Sounds
look
like
at
the
it. Don't look
mafia.
at it like they're a thief,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I
it does.
couldn't look at it that way. I couldn't look at my insurance adjuster that way.
Yeah.
They know what you don't. right? You don't have the expertise in taxes, nor will you ever have, because it's boring, therefore, and you do not want to do that crap.
Well, no,
you'd
Justin,
rather
you
do
can always
music,
get 'em
and
dropped.
so would I. Just
Usually
like
you
I
get 'em
don't know
dropped,
anything
though.
about insurance, and I needed somebody and paid them 10% of what I got from my insurance, and it was worth every penny to squeeze that son of a bitch for everything that they had. They
But the thing
deserved
is,
it.
you can usually get your here in Texas if you dispute your taxes, and you go to
Yeah.
court like 3 times. You need.
But you don't have time for
95%.
that.
That's exactly. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Or the stress
I don't like
levels,
this
right?
kind of action.
It's worth paying the 25%.
Get him some milk.
It's worth paying the 25% to fight
That's
for
right.
you.
That's right.
Instead of doing it yourself, because paying it's a lot less painful than taking that crap in your heart.
Right.
Right?
God, I
At
couldn't
least
deal
that's
with
how
all
I
that
felt.
shit.
At least
Fuck.
kiss me when I'm getting screwed.
I mean, I
Okay,
just lost
that's-
my husband,
Yeah,
right?
okay,
I
yeah.
had to go back to work full time.
Yeah, I just love that
And
guy.
I did not have the time to worry about if the insurance company was going to screw me, because guess what? They will screw you.
Yeah.
Bend you
No,
right
I know
over.
you're fucking, yeah.
Okay, you
Screwing
cannot
business.
let them do that. If any,
Screwing
and I am
business
going to
is
tell you
booming.
all right now,
Oh,
if
they're the
God
worst.
forbid anybody has a fire, hire an insurance adjuster. It's totally worth it.
We got our house hit by a tornado. It took me 2 years to get my money. I had
And
to,
Hey, you
even
should've
if
called
you
a-
have something like that happen, okay, even if you have partial, you don't have a whole, you don't lose your whole house, you don't lose,
Pole
nothing
vault.
like me.
You-
But let's say your kitchen burns down, get an insurance adjuster. They'll have you a brand new kitchen plus some. Seriously.
Pole vault, you should have called JG Wentworth.
Oh,
well, it
God.
wasn't me.
JG
Hey, luckily,
Wentworth.
luckily
Give him
for
a
me-
cash now.
Scam.
luckily
the-
for me, my contractors dealt
Viking
with the
helmet.
insurance company directly.
Fucking-
Luckily for me. And but I'm gonna tell you what, the guys who did the work were so mad at me. They left the roofing out behind my house, and I'm still hauling the roofing away because they said we're not going to finish the job until we get paid.
Yeah.
It took them 2 years, so I've been hauling away my roofing for 2 freaking years.
That's horrible.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh my god, but
So yeah, that
It's
that
okay.
crap happens. Well, luckily I had where I renovated this house. It was my friends that did it for me, so they did a good job. They did a really good job. And
you did really good. I'm really glad for you. That turned out so good.
Thank you.
Because I
Yes.
remember when you were hunting, and I was like, Justin, buy you a house.
Yeah.
house.
it was
You got a
scary,
good one.
man.
Yeah, but
I
it
was
worked out. It
lucky.
worked out.
Yeah. I and my friends were looking out for me. So the two guys that were helping me, my realtor and the guy that was the builder, my realtor was a really good friend of my husband's and mine. And then his friend John was the builder, and so he was like dead serious. We gotta do this for her. I'm dead serious. So, and they finally just found this guy that was divesting himself of his portfolio of houses. He had rented all these in this really nice neighborhood here. This is the neighborhood I've been eyeing for years, and so
Excellent. So
they
cool.
showed me a couple of houses, and then I picked this one because it's really, I saw the potential in it, and they renovated it. They did all the work. And
We
so
might
I
pay off
knew
our house
exactly
next
what
year.
they were doing, and I came
That-
here almost like every other day to see it,
I tell you what, I
was
get
alright.
sometimes when I get a lot of weight on my shoulders and feel like the world's under my shoulders, I just think that I'm trying to run scam, and not scams. I'm trying to pay my house off next year, and I
Yeah.
invested in gold. I invested in gold a few years back. I don't have a lot, but gold has gone so freaking far up the roof.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about next year, at the beginning of the year, when I get my bonus for my work, I'm selling the gold and I'm paying my house off.
Good. Do it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I want to
it's
keep
worth
the
it.
gold. I want to keep the gold, but hey, and then me and Sunshine, we are going to actually keep the money. We're going to keep paying the money like a payment on the house,
To yourself.
but no, into a pot, and we're going
Right.
to do home improvements out of that.
right.
And totally
right,
totally
exactly.
pimp up this house, then we're probably going to get out of here because we don't need me and Sunshine don't need a 4-bedroom house.
Well, and then you sell it for a good, way more
Think about
than
renting,
you bought.
renting,
That's the point
renting.
of the asset, right? You
yeah,
have the
think
asset.
about renting, and that's
Don't
going to be
rent.
like
Don't
that's
because
gonna be
it's
like
a
our.
pain. It's
But
such a pain.
Did you know, Justine, they got these new companies that handle all aspects of the renting? They do everything. They just send you a check.
So what
yeah,
about
but
the
you
chickens,
still gotta
though?
upkeep that property.
No, they
and
do
spend
that.
the
They
money.
do that. They
Chickens.
take some of the rent money.
Well, what about
Okay,
your
they take some of the
chickens?
rent
And,
Okay.
yeah, you got. You
No,
got
no,
chickens.
It's
we have other properties.
I've had
We have
so
other
many
problems.
other friends that did the rental thing and regretted it.
Well, the thing is it's going to be
Yeah.
Dallas. Dallas is going through the roof. Okay, we're
Yeah.
close to the downtown. This house is getting way
Well, I
out
mean,
there.
I suppose you could still sell it if you get sick of renting it.
Right. Well, we were going to live off the rent money.
Yeah.
I mean-
until it becomes a pain in the butt,
They're renting the houses in our neighborhood for like $3,000 a month, Justin.
Yeah, that sounds
A
like where I
4-bedroom
came
house
from.
in Dallas is like $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
And hey,
So-
$3,000 a month for old retired people that are getting Social Security. $3,000 a month is enough to keep me in Sunshine and some food and to keep the bills on.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
And we can go fishing and die.
And relax and retire and not have to worry about it for sure.
Of
I
course,
don't
of
blame
course.
you.
Well,
You know?
it's the only retirement plan I got is my investments.
I'm probably never gonna retire.
Oh,
I'm gonna be,
I'll
I'm
probably
gonna be
die
that poor
before that
person
happens.
dying at my desk.
I could see, I could see me. Yeah, my boss wants that to happen. My boss is like, "Why would you want to
Don't let
go
him
home
win.
to die?"
No, don't
like-
let them win.
I want to go home to die. I don't want to be at work and die. That's a fear of mine.
Either
you know,
that or I'm gonna
sucks.
quit tomorrow and go to work for 2 marijuana dispensaries and just say screw it.
Well, now that is
I've
an
been there
Hallelujah.
a couple of days.
Amen to that.
Hey,
You know,
my boss
be
may
that
have
bad.
a stick up his ass, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he has said if growing marijuana becomes legal in Texas, he's very legal. He doesn't smoke weed. He doesn't drink. He's a straight edge guy. But he's like, dude, if growing marijuana even comes anywhere legal in Texas, he's
I'd
like,
be shocked.
you are not working in IT anymore. You're going out to the you're going out to the warehouse. We're taking all that shit out. We're growing weed.
Growing weed.
And
I know how to
like
do
I said,
that.
Field.
I
he
know how
just
to
loves
grow
money.
weed.
Well, he
I
just
know.
loves money. Okay,
Right.
he
Well,
has
that's
nothing
what
to do
happened
with weed.
here.
And I like weed.
No, seriously.
But he doesn't
It's a
he
match
doesn't
made
like
in
weed,
heaven.
but he likes
Yeah,
money.
exactly.
He
Well,
likes
that's
money.
what happened
Yeah.
here, right? Okay,
That's
so
what you want. At least you know
became-
he's not going to be after your stash.
Well,
Exactly. It became medical, and then soon after, a few years after, it became recreationally legal. And once that did, there were people watching it, right? And as soon as that became legal, all of these farms started popping up. You've got northern Michigan, which is all country. It's all
There's
farms.
nothing but
And
weed.
I
It's a
mean,
weed
left
country
and
now.
right and center. And it was insane to the point where
Billboards.
there's so much
Non-stop.
weed in
This is
the
billboards.
market that it is okay. So this pack, which was a 30 pack, right?
wow, oh my
Ounce
god,
of pre-rolls.
oh my
This
god.
was $44.
Well, when you say
Yeah, but they don't
pre-rolls,
even
Justine,
care
is
about,
there-
like,
is-
any kind
there's
of
no
marketing.
tobacco in there either, is there?
No,
Oh.
it's pure.
Oh,
This
that
is pure.
price, man. Oh my god.
I know.
He's crying. He's like, oh.
Do you know how much I used to pay for this
Things.
when it wasn't legal? Do you know how much?
Stop it.
$350.
Jesus.
These little,
$3.50.
these little,
And
these
it
little
wasn't
cart
pre-rolled
things.
either.
These little cart things are like for like $55. You get like 20 of them
Oh,
or
these,
something like that,
That's
or
these
more.
lovely
I
little
don't even remember
lovelies.
what.
Which
Your
these
tobacco
are
is really
3
cheap
grams.
compared to ours, and then your pot is really. Oh,
Well,
God.
yeah, tobacco's going up though. A
And you've
pack
got
of
the shiny
cigarettes-
Yeah,
products.
Yeah,
the
these
cigarettes
are
like
nice.
shiny.
Look at the
shiny.
color of that. My Geeked vape. I love
Yeah,
these.
that's
MKX is the brand.
I heard
This
that
is
as well,
Jelly.
Leela, about some of the places where it went legal in the States, that people who got the licenses were like newcomers where people had already got established businesses when it wasn't legal got like frozen out of it, and I'm just like, that's so shit.
Well, you here in Texas, if it becomes legal to grow, it's going to cost a lot of money to get the license. You also so many people, only so many people are going to get licensed
here. It's like a franchise.
Yeah, but everybody can get a license there, right?
And Ohio is just stupid.
No, that's not true. Not everybody can get a license.
Well, they're saying here, if they ever do pass it here, because right now they have medicinal growers. But the thing is there's only so many people, so many licenses they're going to give out. Now, for the medicinal, you would think Henry and Frank and Cheech and Chong all got a license. No, it's Johnson and Johnson, and it's all the drug companies that got those contracts to get those licenses. Okay,
that's the problem with some of that. But here it was all people that were in a lot of people that were in the tobacco, nicotine, vaping industry, and that was going because the governor had basically made it illegal to buy it online within the state and all this stuff because kids were doing it, blah blah blah. So all those people divested their businesses of vaping and went right into weed directly. And there were a ton of them. Plus we have a lot of Arabic people, and they saw also a business opportunity. They are not dumb, and they also grew. And I knew a lot of, my husband was an HVAC person. He would go, and that was just mainly what he did, was put HVAC into grow rooms. Massive grow rooms.
Now it's like if you go down any highway in Michigan, it's just billboard. Hey, Frank. It's just billboard after billboard of weed pot store advertisements.
Yeah. When you enter Michigan from Ohio, it's just billboard after billboard after. It's little Amsterdam here. You go down. I live 8 Mile is within walking distance of me. I can just walk up to 8 Mile. So, but you go down that street. Actually, it's Vernier here, and then it turns into 8 Mile. So, but you drive a little bit, a mile. And it's dispensary, party store, dispensary, party store, dispensary, party store.
Was it La Placence? I don't know how you pronounce it, La Placence or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that road is just literally the one that I go to. There's it's just a strip mall.
That's
and it's
way,
just
way
weed store.
It's just that's in
right off the highway.
Yeah.
Right across the street from there, weed store. I think there was a one that was it looks like it used to be a car, one of those car sales lots or whatever. Weed store.
Oh yeah. But they made a law in Detroit about it. So there's been funky laws in Detroit that were more stringent than the rest of Michigan. And so they couldn't do a lot of recreational in the city of Detroit. You had to go outside the city. So you had to come to the suburbs to be able to get decent prices on weed and buy it recreationally. You had to have your medical license to be able to buy it in Detroit because they restricted you. You had to be so far from a church or a school. And in Detroit, there's a church on every corner. So how are you going to be...
They're mad for it, those congregations, I tell you.
No. You know it's really freaky? You've been to Amsterdam, right, Justine? I know you have.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever see, prostitutes outside of the schools?
Oh, yeah. Outside the school.
No, I saw. I actually videoed it and stuff. I'm like, wow, Dad is not doing double pickup duty today. I know, but I was crazy. It was crazy.
I was in the spooey at night, and they're on the street offering you cocaine.
I just saw them in the red light district.
You know, they're you know what? I learned.
Don't take a picture of them; they'll beat your ass.
A friend of mine learned when they're playing candy, when they're playing ice cream music.
Yeah.
That's when they were selling coke in Amsterdam. When they're playing music on their phone, it's going
There's a certain district in Amsterdam, if you walk
That
down
means-
it, because,
Yeah.
when I was there, I basically, I got there at 1 p.m. Hey, I got there at 1 p.m. And so I stayed up all night because, the time difference. And so I was trying to stay up all night. So we went down to this art district. It was called the Spui, Spui. And so we did a couple of the, that's what it's like an art district, but at night it's a little seedy in certain parts of it. And I remember walking down the street and this really tall black guy going, cocaine, and I'm like, no thanks. Keep walking. No, I'm not buying street drugs in Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's what we had when we were in Amsterdam. Is people just walking by going coke. It's like no. Thank
Oh, they didn't
you.
do that when we were there. Though, but,
Just on the street, they're like, cocaine.
when was the first time? Have you ever smoked a joint in front of a cop?
No.
When it was legal? When it was legal?
No.
I've done it when
Well,
it's
not to my
illegal.
knowledge, anyway.
Well, yeah, but Urban, that doesn't count when
they don't care. I got
that
jars
doesn't
of
count
weed.
when they get up from the couch and say, "Okay, put these handcuffs on." No,
Hold
not
on, let me
that kind.
finish.
No, I just mean there's probably cops in my town
No,
that smoke anyway.
no.
So
I was in Colorado and it was just so weird.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody needs to smoke, it's cops.
No, we
honestly,
were
I think they
standing
should
outside of
just give
Motel
them
6
it
smoking.
for free.
We're smoking weed, and the cops pulled up, and I had this urge to be like, "Oh my God, shit, put it
I
down,
know, isn't it funny?
Mabry, put this shit down. We're busted." And it was so weird to be like, the cop to come out and be
Isn't
like,
it
"Hey,
funny?
how's it going, guys?" And you're like,
yeah, right.
"Wow, we're smoking weed
just
right
smoke
now."
That's the
they're
thing.
like, "Hey."
That's the thing about Amsterdam. It's,
I mean-
it's not just the
Right.
plethora of like smokables on offer and like the nice cafes and the
Yeah.
different atmospheres and all that. It's the fact you can just do it in the open. You don't have to worry.
I mean,
Yeah,
I do
the
it
cops
out in
are
the
right
open. I don't worry. I've gone out on breaks at
They do
while
not
working.
care. They do not care.
Just
Everybody smokes weed.
like whatever,
You see
Cop
that?
rolls up in the drive-through. I'm just like,
Tomorrow,
put
I'm
it
gonna be
out,
on
go
Frank
back in,
Terzo.
make their food.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be on Frank Terzo.
Yeah,
looking
you're
for-
gonna be on Frank Turzo's, and I get to throw your links.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, he's gonna
and
be on
I'm
the
even gonna
balls.
have my
Him
co-star
and Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah,
Oh, it's going to be the pair of you. Cool.
No, I'm the star.
yeah.
No, I was just going to say Sunshine is clearly the star. It's in her name. Sunshine, starlight, hence the star. Just behave, Cole.
You're just
Took me here,
Mr.
Phoebe.
Sunshine.
Mr. Sunshine. Oh my God.
Mr.
I'm
Sunshine.
gonna put a chin braid on this.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna-
You should.
Sunshine, are
That's it, Mr.
Yes,
Sunshine. He's
string. I'm just
Mr.
gonna
Sunshine
put
by name and
You have to
nature.
now.
We give you pole vault. He never
You have to
complains.
make
He's
that
always a
and then
little
send it
ray.
to her.
she's like, it's all about you. It's all about you. Wait a minute. It's Sunshine Archer. Don't you say it. Why did they put your name in front of my name? I'm Sunshine Archer.
Damn straight.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? I'm sorry, Justine, but you women are so much women.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't care if you have a
Profound.
problem with that, sir.
Pole talk straight.
That it's your problem.
Hey, just coming here to get here, right before I came on the show, we were driving down the road, and we were going by one of her favorite taco places, right? And she was like, I don't know, I really don't want to go by Taco Bell to get salsa. Their salsa is so awful. Why don't you just say go to Taco Bueno? You want to go to
Because
Taco
you're
Bueno.
supposed to catch a hint, bro.
Well, if you want to go to Taco Bueno, I do like their sauce.
And we're trying to make sure you think it's your idea,
It's not my idea.
male species of the
You
species.
realize it's really
It wasn't
it
mine.
is.
Tyler,
is it's like cats playing with their food.
Yeah, and you know what? If I didn't pick up on it, I'd be like, well, that really sucks that you're going to Taco Bell. You know what she would have done? She would have got home and she would have left and went to Taco Bueno and then said, I had to go to Taco Bueno. You know?
Yeah. Because you wouldn't take a hint.
And just ain't the hint. We were less than a block away from it, passing it. Come on, just say go to Taco Bueno, please.
Big, strong men should be able to catch hints. That's all I'm saying.
Catch hints or catch hands.
See, Limey knows. What's up? Pole vault.
Either one, whichever works. Whichever comes
I'm not
first.
thinking about that shit. I'm like, what the hell? Why is she talking to me about salsa? Why? Yeah, I'm just thinking, that's so fucking random that she's like, just all of a sudden, hey, you know what?
It's not rando. You're talking about tacos here.
No, we weren't. No, we weren't. We were talking about
Bills.
Bills.
Like the salsa there. Then you
she
say,
led into that.
Oh, what place do you like, Sunshine? And she would say, I like Taco Bueno. And you would go, let's go to Taco Bueno.
And then you'd be like the thoughtful, attentive.
Oh my
It'd be
God.
so good.
Oh my God, I'm just sitting there. I was talking about getting an RV. I'm like, I think we should get an RV. We could get another RV. Really? I think I'm going to Taco Bell with their shitty hot sauce. What? I really like, Taco Bueno's hot sauce, but I'm going to go to Taco Bell now.
I mean, I would have just said you could just not order the hot sauce.
Oh my God.
Just don't order the hot sauce. I don't know.
Oh my God.
They have options.
It's never direct.
This is what Pookie has to say about this, and I have to give you a hard time.
Yeah.
It's our job.
Pookie knows.
You owed her tacos. And it's Cinco de Mayo on Tuesday. It's a double whammy. It's Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo.
It is.
Work that day.
What's that?
And I may bring her some tacos.
It was a battle of Pueblo in Mexico against the French. One battle that the Mexicans won. So now all Americans have to celebrate it by having margaritas and tacos.
That's every holiday, though.
Seems a little bit.
Every holiday is an excuse to drink. It's like an excuse to do shit that we already do by noon. I don't understand.
Yeah, I get that as well. Like, I mean, to be fair, I indulge in that. It's like, oh, the day ends with white. Must be time for a drink. Either that or smoke. Maybe both.
Exactly.
Hey,
it's margarita.
Sunshine,
you don't have to encourage me. It's not a far drive to drink, so.
Listen to her.
It's Starlight Archer, the star of the show.
No, that is wrong.
What?
That's wrong.
Starlight Archer.
I love this. This is that's the most
beautiful
beautiful
thing.
The stars arrived. That's it.
She would use
it's
semantics
over.
to
The
say.
star is
Hey,
here.
Sunshine.
No, she would use some kind of bullshit
It's
semantics to
Arbor
say.
Day, exactly.
I did not say that. I said I didn't like their sauce. And then I sat there and did this. No,
Cheers, drink up. It's Arbor Day.
Yeah. But it's not
you don't
untrue.
have to. You don't have to tell me twice.
But, I really don't understand. It's fine.
Have wine.
It's fine.
I just want to try something quickly and put my camera on.
Okay.
There we go.
Yay! That's so cool.
There we
What
go.
is that?
See, I've got my camera on now.
It looks like one of those fancy cakes.
I wish it
It does,
was.
kind of, yeah.
No, it's
What
a
was
tea
that
light
called?
holder. It's a
Debunk?
tea light holder that comes
No.
into. Oh my goodness! Look, did you see that poll? You saw my hand reveal. Look.
What is that? What is that stuff they put on defont? What is that? Dubont? Defont?
What?
What is that stuff they put on?
I can do
cakes?
that because you don't know what it means. No. Because you're Yanks. No. Just doing the victory
knows what I
sign. That's
just
all
did.
I'm saying. It was the victory sign. No.
Defont.
Thank you, Beth. I've been told I have very slim pianist fingers. I think that's what they said anyway.
Throw up the shocker.
Penis.
Show us the shocker.
Oh my god. Oh well, that's one way. Uh,
That's the gangster. That's what they do in the inner cities. They do that.
Right.
And then and
Pew
in my
pew.
city they do that, but they ride push bikes.
what
Oh,
is that?
nice.
What is that thing though,
Yeah.
Limey? What is
What?
that thing on the lamp? What is that thing on the lamp?
What this?
Yes, what is that?
It's a tea light holder. Look, you take the top off and you put a
Okay.
tea
Oh,
light in.
It's
ooh, it
cool.
looks it
What
looks
they've
Like it.
chewy.
done
My God.
is they've made it
You're
look like buildings. So it's kind of like got
Yeah.
a purple sky, and then it's yellow buildings with windows in,
Ooh.
and like long thin
Oh,
doors.
that's
But
cool.
It's really
it's
cool.
like it's that little house for Slender Man. Did you see those doors?
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
say though, like you're Slender
But you see,
Man.
I'm
I'm
not
just
very
looking at your
clever,
hands, and
and
I'm
now I
like,
can't put it back
jeez.
together again because I'm not very bright. So what I'll do for now is that. There we go.
I know that always happens to me though.
The
When
sky's
something
falling
has to
in.
go
Shit, the sky's falling
together
in.
in a
It's like
certain way and I take it
so
off, it never goes
vascular.
back on the same freaking
Yeah,
way.
it's
Why? Especially when you're in a situation like this where it would be just awesome if you could just go boop and it just go, yeah, right? And it never does. It's just,
no.
why does it suck? But it
What
is the
what
way
is
it
that
happens
stuff
to
that
me
they
all
put
the
on
time.
cakes? Does anybody know what that stuff is?
Ganache?
No, it's like debunked or not debunk or like bouffant. It's like it looks like that.
Fondant?
Yeah,
Fondant?
that's what that house looks like.
Font.
They do.
That's
do
what that house
Yeah,
looks like.
hairstyle, isn't it?
Fondant. Yeah,
Font.
that's what that little house. Yeah.
Yes! Oh my
My
god!
name's like somebody in chat said I should draw. That's my. I'm. I drew that with my left hand, and I'm ambidextrous, but only with playing pool and throwing balls, really. But yeah.
We used to have
Oh,
a guy
my
here named. What?
my candle is limey and
Oh,
it's limey and neroli flavored. It's very nice.
ooh, neat.
Yeah,
Limey. It's cool.
it's lime and neroli flavored. It smells very
Jeremy
nice.
says he just took his
It smells
medicine.
like
This
I
looks
imagine
amazing.
pole vault smells.
I
It just
what,
Fresh and
looks
citrusy.
amazing.
Fresh and citrusy.
We are so glad.
I think I probably smell like alcohol and underarm deodorant because like
Oh.
the the cologne I use is Dracar, which is kind of
Oh,
Noir.
oh
That's-
no!
Dracar Noir.
Ah,
look,
That
sounds French.
Justine,
I
you
swear
know
I've seen
damn
a
good-
sketch where it's like Dracar Noir.
Well, you know damn good and well it covers up the weed smell if my friends smell like weed.
I
think Justine
smell.
froze.
Look at what you did to Justine Limey.
She's
Oh no! Just
talking about Dracar Noir, and she's just like got that face, just like. Oh.
Oh,
That's a good
could-
idea, Strings.
Listen,
I like that.
I did have a talk about selling my underwear. The sunshine is like fading against the selling of underwear.
I know you
we
can
were
make a lot of
talking-
money doing that.
Well, the fart jars.
I've been told.
People. The thing was, is the fart jars were getting broken in shipping, and
shit.
a lot of the
down.
people were like getting free farts, and I was gonna go broke on I was gonna go broke on the farts alone. So I thought that selling worn underwear would be better. Hey, do you
See,
think Fourth Wall has underwear?
I don't know, but I was thinking about selling some fart mugs,
Fart
like a
mug.
fart mug club. Join the fart mug club, and drink your coffee with my fart mug.
Matt,
I gave up on wanting to have my chat people called something. I was thinking about calling my chat people like the cool kids. And then Sunshine Archer said, that I was stupid and I should just go hide my face after that. And I was like,
Oh,
words hurt, Sunshine.
yeah.
Welcome back.
Justin!
How about like,
Technology.
have you
Great.
guys ever seen Erie in Erie, Indiana, or something? The program was called. You ever see that?
I've heard of it.
Erie, Indiana. I think it was like a teenagers show.
Yeah.
That's what
Kind
your
of like
studio
Stranger
reminds me of.
Things. Kind of like
I
Stranger
want to
Things
beat
or
my
different.
internet.
Yeah,
right now.
maybe.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember it particularly well. Hmm?
There's Rhett's
Beat
in the
'em.
chat. Rhett's in the chat.
Fireball.
That's
So
like-
just throw a
Right.
fireball at him.
Balls,
Balls.
dude.
I can't
Rhett says that pole vault smells like a janitor in a drum.
I'm so mad because my internet dipped right at a point that I was really listening to something. Stupid internet.
Yeah, it's balls. Justine's
Balls.
internet is balls.
It is
Balls.
That's right.
balls.
The fuck is
Ball.
wrong with you people? Dracar is a good smelling. Yeah, texting me and shit. Dracar is a good smelling shit.
Oh, now you just reminded me of what I was talking about. No, Drakkar. No.
No,
No.
Jakar. No.
Does it,
No.
does it
No,
smell like
no.
karate?
No.
It
There
I,
was
well,
a really
now,
I
bad
don't-
one called karate when I was a kid. It was terrible.
Oh no. I don't know if you know Polo, Ralph Lauren's Polo, and
Yeah.
there were a lot of guys in my
And
high
Halston?
school that
Polo to
Halston
me
and
is a
Polo
mincemeat
and-
with a hole in the
what's
middle.
wrong with y'all?
The Sex Panther.
My God, Jeremy, you people.
I smell of old
God.
sweat and regret.
Valerie High Karate.
Sweat.
Oh my God. You know what? And I will tell you
Drakkar
this,
Noir.
and I will tell y'all this, and y'all think Drakkar sucks. I buy a lot of Avon, Old Man Avon.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you ever seen that? And
Yeah,
I put that
yeah.
on. Hey, when I put that on,
Manny.
chicks are always like, "Oh my God, you smell so good." You know why? I smell like the daddy. How's that for having some issues?
Drakkar smells of regret like me then.
Oh my God.
I wear amber. That's my favorite.
Teen
perfume.
Boys that
My
did
favorite
make the
scent ever is
varsity.
Amber. I have everything amber. My amber.
Must,
My
yeah.
I
Oh my God.
I use dry oil instead of linen, and it's called Dragon's Blood. It's amber and amber perfume.
And I'll say Axe is for the smell of guys who just don't care about anything
Jesus
at all.
I
they
like
just
that
don't-
one men's cologne called Cool Water. That wasn't bad. That
Leela.
was a lighter
Oh,
scent. It was nice.
That rings the,
God.
I think that was advertised here actually.
Yeah, it was David Off.
Some bloke looking wet in the advertising.
Yeah.
You know what? At least I don't smell like B.O.
Dupe's quite nice. I
I'm
remember
saying
that.
this to the people who texted me. I don't smell like body odor.
Apparently, Drakkar is a Old Norse
Someone
long
says
ship.
I smell like date rape.
Jeez. That's
Yeah.
Wow.
Then they said,
That
ha ha
escalated
ha,
quickly.
ha 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 ha. You smell like Drakkar. What is wrong with you
You
people?
smell like your car.
What is wrong? Yeah, what is wrong with y'all?
I don't believe you. buddy.
One person said, "Are you out of high school yet?" What the fuck? I've never seen so many people hate this. That Drakkar doesn't smell that bad, Justine.
Look,
David Justine
I
was
just
like
got,
hopping on
I
the
just
bus.
got bad memories of some Drakkar. I'm
What?
sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry.
And someone says, "What? Why? You know what? It smells great. What? Oh my God! You know what? It smells. It smells fine, and it is.
It's okay.
You know what?
Sorry.
Sometimes, Justine. Sometimes you could smell like marijuana.
Okay, that's fine. I'm
What?
good with that. Hello?
I think
No.
Wake up!
Honestly,
I like the smell of marijuana.
like honestly, I think the smell of Drakkar. I think the smell of Drakkar is okay when I have a cold.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Here you
Hub
go.
says
That's
your car
what,
smells
Honey.
like GoFundMe. What the hell is wrong with oh, that shit is not cheap.
damn it.
That shit is not cheap.
Drakkar smells like poor body image.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
It smells like
I had to bring it back around to body image somehow.
Abuse. My
Right.
goodness.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess perfume is kind of
Consumer
about
crap.
body image, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all.
Next week's episode: bad smells and mental health.
We had this in a chat once, and there was this thing with there was this guy at work, and he was in IT, and so he was always in the elevator, and he wore copious amounts of whatever cologne. I don't even know what the hell. It was. All I knew is that you could tell an hour later where he had been. You could still smell him. I was like, son of a bitch. Have you ever heard of a shower, sir?
I wished I had a Trans Am with T-tops. That'd be
Who's got a
freaking
Trans Am
awesome.
T-top?
Gary Hudd says, take the T-tops off the Trans Am, bros.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
were showing that Firebird this morning. That was
What,
interesting.
Yeah, I had a car like that. See, that goes with the Drakkar.
It does. It
10-10, make a
actually
wish,
totally
kids.
does. Ashley and I rock.
10-10,
I rock the that goes to the
wish.
Drakkar, and that actually goes to the Polo too. And
Listen.
anyone knows that if you know, you know.
Hey,
You were a
it's
kid
such
in the
a
80s,
powerful
anywhere near
emotion.
Detroit, you know.
Hey, you know, I can't help it. I can't help it that I smell delicious.
To a vulture.
No, and I'm gonna tell you right now. You said Axe. You said Axe body spray. Now I will go with you on that. Gamers who do take a shower, the very few that do take a shower, wear Axe body spray. So I mean, it's not all so bad, but you know.
I just can't stop thinking of Paul being pecked to death by a vulture.
No, I did not wear. I have wore Stetson, but I didn't wear that long. I didn't wear that very much. Listen, if you get Stetson for Christmas, you wear it. Oh no, Jeremy, I did not go
you
to
used to
Brew.
cover up the
No, I did not wear Brew. I did not wear Brew.
My dad used to wear, what was that stuff? It was aftershave type stuff. It was
Old Spice?
lime scented. It actually smelled really good. I think of it.
pine
No,
salt.
lime scented.
lime
It smelled really good,
oh.
actually. I can't remember
Limey's
the name of it.
aftershave.
Yeah, it smelled really good. It was an aftershave, and he used to use it. And I
My
remember the
grandfather
bottle had a
actually
wooden
gave me a bottle.
It had a wooden screw top. I remember that. We used to get
I
it.
think I know what you're talking about actually, because I think my grandfather gave me some once.
Yeah, it was an older, real
It was like
old,
green.
like-
it was
Yes.
It was like
Yes.
glow in the dark green. It was like nuclear green.
But it was a lot, and it smelled really good. It was really nice. And he used to use it as an aftershave.
Well, in my defense, I'm gonna say some colognes smell different on different people. Have you ever heard of that?
That's true.
Yes. I cannot
So-
wear rose. I cannot wear rose perfume. It's awful. Oh,
That just reminds me of
terrible
nuns.
on me.
Just
No.
like rosary, just like nuns.
Rose.
Like
You know, sunshine smells like cotton candy. I always tell people, and they're like, "Ah," I'm like, "No, really, she smells like cotton candy."
I like sugar cookie. I like that smell. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
well,
Someone
well,
wears
she
some
put this
sugar
cot-
cookie like
One time she sprayed it on, and we were in a store, and she was like, "Shh. Oh, look at this! It smells like." And she went up to our daughters and said, "This smells like cotton candy." And she came up and smelled. I smelled it, and I'm like, "I like that." It makes me feel safe and warm. Please wear that. And she wore it from then on.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, there
And
is
I
a
don't think
scent.
she really likes it, but everybody when we go out, they're like, "What are you wearing?"
I used to wear one particular scent, and then they did away with it. They don't make it anymore. And if you try to buy it, like on eBay or something, it's like $200. I'm like, no. 'Cause it used to be really inexpensive, you know. Now it's like, no, I can't even get that. So now I just.
I used to like that
random.
cologne, that perfume Charlie. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, that's an old one. Yeah, it's like 70s.
I think
Or
that's because
before.
every now and then there was a church lady that made me feel special.
Like Chanel
inside,
number
you know?
5. My mom did. My mom's
oh
perfume was
yeah. My
a
mum like that.
perfume. Yeah, a perfume called L'air du Temps. That was my mom's perfume, and it was funny. She wore that all the time, and I was at time, and I'm at the time. Gene, that's how long ago that was. And in there, and I smelled that perfume, and I went, "Mom," and I looked around. It was my friend, and I went, "You were L'air du Temps," and she went, "How do you know?" I said, "That's my mom's perfume." I smelled my mother. It was crazy because that's what she wore all the time. So, I mean, it's pretty signature. I used to do that, but they don't make my perfume anymore. It makes me
I think the shampoo that Mix is looking for is herbal essences, where you're just like, oh,
Oh yeah,
Like-
that stupid
That's-
commercial.
That shit like really
Yeah.
smells though. I used to know someone that used the herbal essence, and I could smell them down the hall, man. And one time I was drunk, and it almost made me puke.
that shampoo is not good for your hair.
I don't know. I don't know if it's good for your hair. Hey, I'll tell you what's really,
don't
really
think
good
it
for your
is.
hair. You know
Or
what's really good for your
Pantene or
hair?
any of that shit.
It's a
Pot
family
cream.
show.
Pot
Oh,
cream.
sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's a pot cream I'm putting all over my body. It's made my hair so soft and manageable.
That's nice.
I don't know
So you
why.
lather it through your hair too?
Oh,
Kinda. But
every hair on your head is now high as fuck as well. Do you put
I'm
in your chin braid
covered.
too?
I'm covered, but look, my elbows are almost better, and I'm covered with it from head
You
to
got
toe.
you put in your chin braid.
No,
What?
that is not.
You should.
The one place you don't put your weed cream is in your.
No, I'm so scared
I
of
know
that
you
anymore.
should.
You know,
Sure. If it's
I
worked well
have
on your
English
dreams where it's
leather.
just
Yes, mixed.
English.
That's
leather.
it,
I'm
Brad.
just-
It was English
I was just
leather.
reading
Thank
chat
you.
and I'm like, what the hell is Red talking about?
That's what that
Big
cologne
knob of
was.
English
That
leather?
lime.
What?
Yes, the lime cologne was called English. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
Somebody's been overdoing it, I think.
It smelled
Does English leather actually smell like limes though?
Pookie,
I think it could with leather.
It wasn't. It didn't. It was weird, but it smelled
mean, I'm
good.
just-
no, English
Wondering
leather.
if the correlation is true.
Oh, I
Like,
wonder if that's what we call imperial leather, or do you guys have that? Because there's imperial leather here, and that smells got notes of
Maybe the
leather in.
same.
Well,
no.
the thing is over there, limey, it would just be leather.
Well, yeah, but they might call
we
it
have beef
imperial
jerky
leather.
that.
Oh, which is what I said.
Yeah,
if
you
you'd
know,
have
like
listened,
it's English
Cole,
leather over here. It's kind of like
told you smell
Kentucky
like
Fried
old
Chicken.
long ship battleships. It's not
Yeah,
my
yeah,
fault.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
See, here's the
salty
thing.
sea.
I get it. That
It's
is
like
probably
Kentucky Fried
exactly
Chicken would
what
just be chicken in Kentucky.
No, I'm only messing.
See,
Mind
Don't
you,
tell me
if you
I'm
buy
free.
muffins in the shop, they're called English muffins
and they're just muffins there, right?
because we're easily confused and we need to have food labeled to that degree.
These
Just in
muffins
case we
are for
think
you,
we're in
man.
like France or something, I don't know.
I
Who
think
reckons
that's
there was
definitely,
actually a shampoo
what's that?
called Ghee Ghee? Whew. Gee, my hair smells terrific. I was reading that like it was butter. Gee, my hair smells terrific. Because Rhett was talking about some, and I thought he was just
Yes,
being
we
like
have
talking. Oh, sorry, have you covered that? I'm so sorry. I'm just going to mute myself again.
It came in a purple bottle, and literally the name of it was G. My hair smells terrific, and it was
just It
smells
sounds like
good.
I can't believe it's not butter. It's one of those brand names, right?
You know, do they still
Yeah,
make leg
I don't-
eggs?
They still make what?
Leg
What?
eggs. You know those pantyhose that came in the eggs?
Oh, legs.
Legs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
leg
think,
eggs.
but I haven't worn pantyhose in like 30 years. Pole vault.
Pantyhose.
It's really
I
a
just-
shame. That needs to come
no.
back. That really needs to come back, Justin.
No,
really
it
needs-
doesn't.
No, nobody wears pantyhose anymore, and
Hell no,
I'm making
because
a
they
call.
suck.
Well, you should
Pantyhose
start
for
wearing
that.
some then.
Wear some
I do,
pantyhose and tell me how they feel.
I wear them on my
Probably
head.
fantastic. Shave your legs first, then
Pantyhose are
trim
evil.
trim your toenails too. That's-
Okay, why do we want to put on things on our legs and whole they look like tights, right? And your skin cannot breathe in that.
Do you really
at
want the
all.
answer to
It
this
is
question?
not breathable. It's nylon.
No, but you
Do you
rub your
really-
legs
Do you
together,
really,
and
do
it's
you
like,
really want
ooh,
the
yeah.
answer to that question? Do you really? I don't think so.
Oh, you are just wear
No,
a
no,
pair
no,
of
no, no,
nylons
no.
for a
Yeah.
week.
No. I'm
Every
just saying,
day.
if you're
Red's
wearing
got
if
the-
you're wearing
I
leg
had a
eggs,
message for you.
it
Leg
might be
eggs.
saying, you're. I'm not gonna say it. See, you're gonna make me
Leg
say it.
eggs.
It just means that you may be, ready to party. There, that's the right word to say. Did I make it out of that okay?
What?
If you're wearing leg eggs, it means you're ready to party.
you're
Is that okay?
You're
Is that
about
okay
30
to say?
years out of date. That's what
No,
it
I tried to
means.
water it
Stop
I
down.
mean, you
Justin.
gotta. He probably grew up with the Sears catalog, so
No, Farrah Fawcett would wear leg eggs. Don't y'all say anything bad about Farrah Fawcett or Jakar
Leg
anymore. I'm a tell on y'all.
This-
body image, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that name. That's
And there you go. And see, this was about body image.
see. Look,
So-
there you go, Paul. Somebody wears pantyhose. It's bad. Look.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, they
Go
definitely will
for it,
keep you
Bird.
warm.
You can have all of them.
I have you know what? I have seen what
They
he
will
said,
keep you
though.
warm. They will feel warm under jeans.
So do tights.
So
So do like regular just cotton tights.
you know
can
those,
wear under a skirt and
you-
some socks, and then you don't have to have nylons that
Black
don't
thick, black
breathe.
tight,
what if you
uh,
just wore
long
nylons?
socks.
What's wrong with nylons?
You
What's
can
wrong
wear
with-
them.
Like your knee socks.
What's
Try
what's
to
wrong
wear
with a
'em.
pair of
I
stockings
had
with
to
the
wear
thigh
them at
highs?
work. They made
and
us
the garter
wear
belt.
nylons for years, years. It was
What's wrong with the thigh highs and garter belt?
okay, but thigh highs are different. I'm talking nylons. I'm talking the full with the pull up, and they're like total pants. Okay, those are awful.
You know
I'm not
what's really
talking,
funny
like,
is
stockings.
people-
Those are fine.
people that try to rob banks or whatever with pantyhose on their head, like I can still
yes,
make out what
Valerie,
you look like.
and thank you. Yes. Okay, that's Sparky. Where'd it
I
go?
like that.
Right here, it
Good.
jumps on me.
What?
Thank you. I do. Okay, you know that video you showed of the groundhogs where the groundhogs like this? Okay,
Oh,
that's
that
what
is
pantyhose
so
make me do.
funny. Oh, the reactive groundhog.
Oh, that's
Flipping
my
hilarious.
reaction when they rip.
Oh my
No,
when they
god.
that's just
rip,
my
then it's
reaction
just-
to them at all.
Cute. I didn't realize they would just stand there waiting to get their nails clipped either. They just and like the exploding baby panda is a classic, but now the reactive groundhog is going to be in my head stored with
Reactive
the exploding
groundhog.
baby panda. That is brilliant.
You know, I haven't
Sparky.
seen them glue eyelashes on in
Sparky.
a while.
Oh, okay.
Those are super popular right now,
Right
and they're
now? Right
awful.
now?
Don't use those.
What, gluing on eyelashes?
Yeah, they're gonna tear the eyelashes you have off.
I'm
do
not
that.
doing it.
I had a friend
I
who
don't
like
believe
left her
you.
lashes behind. It was like like a little fucking caterpillar crawling across my table.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, you left your
Years ago,
eyelashes. You want me to save them for you?
When I was planning my wedding with Kurt, right, I bought a veil, right, from Etsy, from a lady on Etsy, and she gave me this free thing. It came in with the Etsy order with the veil. It was eyelashes. It was fake eyelashes. I'm like, I'm never gonna.
You don't need that. You just get an eyelash curler and some mascara. You're good to go. What the
But
fuck?
they weren't like regular ones. They were like really wee, like you'd have to like take tweezers, glue them on one at a time. I was like, I will never. First of all, I don't need
getting
that.
like more not so weird, you know? When I was a kid, I was so afraid to look into a woman's purse, so afraid, because y'all had so much bullshit in there that I didn't want to know about, you know? Like
What the eyelash curler?
Hey,
what the hell is this for?
Hey, what's
We
this
have a whole
cotton thing with
yeah.
a string in it, you know? Is this
File
like
cabinets in
a
there.
popper or something, you know? Or like, you
You're
know,
trying to pop it.
you
Doesn't
know,
do
yeah,
anything.
why when it's not working? You know, hey, why y'all got these freaking pads in here?
She's
Why you
like,
got
that
these-
was my
I'm-
last tampon, you
Yeah, you know,
ass.
all this stuff, no, all this shit y'all got in it. And the thing was, is I just kept finding more and more stuff. And you know what? I got cursed, and I had 3 daughters, and they all would say awful shit in front of me. And I was like, I'm going to kill y'all. Y'all got to shut the hell up. And they would say awful, awful shit. And some of it, Justine, I think they were making up. You know, like, oh, hey.
It may happen just to
Did
freak you out.
Did you put that ratcheter in there? I'm like, ah! Don't say that in front of your father. Don't say that in front of your father.
It's like
No.
TARDIS for a handbag.
But
Right.
now you aren't wearing eyelashes or pantyhose. So
Hell
that-
no. Well, no, there are still get their eyelashes done. They go to a salon and get them done. In fact, I saw a girl that did an IG video that played a prank on her boyfriend, and she had these eyelashes that were like I think they were red sparkly, and they were like all the way up to here, and it was just
It's like a deer,
prank.
like
Fucking
It was
windshield
weird
wipers.
looking. My eyes were watering just looking at her.
But just
Oh,
think,
how
can I
did you
ask
have
you when Paul was saying about Vincent from the show Beauty and the Beast, and were you about to say? Because I think I've seen a guy on TV years ago where he had body modification and he was trying to make himself look like a cat, and
Yes.
I was wondering if you were about to mention that guy, and he had a prosthetic tail. And it was like more ornamental than anything. But they were saying on the show, and I was thinking, because I love sci-fi, I'm like, well, he could, have, especially now, like, you could have like connected even to your nerves and have that thing like, completely prehensile if you wanted. But yeah, and he
kinda
had like
crazy.
his canines filed, and he had a split.
Yeah.
He's a
like,
lizard
lip
now.
I've seen a
shade
lizard
and-
guy.
Yeah, he's a
I've
lizard.
seen
No,
the-
he's a
There's
lizard
There's
now.
the lion guy
He's got, like-
too. There's the lion
I think
Yeah,
the
guy.
lizard.
and he
I
had,
think
like-
the lion changed into a lizard though. Could
No,
that be
the
true?
lizard guy's a different guy. The lizard
Okay.
guy had his eyes
And
modified.
his
Yeah, I've
tongue
seen that.
split.
And
He
his
had his
tongue
tongue
split.
split. Had
Yeah.
bone implants for like little
Yeah.
horn things or whatever.
Really
Yeah,
weird.
I've seen, yeah.
Both of them are
Yeah.
weird.
I've seen people just get those donuts underneath the skin on their forehead, and I'm like, at least get like horns or something.
Yeah.
Well, why would you get little donuts underneath your skin? That's,
Yeah,
That's
Dolly said she
weird.
At least have
has
horn-
one that
I
gets
know.
the eyelashes. I have a sister that gets the eyelashes. You know what? One time we were all wasted and shit. She has a swimming pool at her house, and we were in her swimming pool. She came out, and that shit was dangling off her face, and nobody told her. Nobody told her for like hours, and it was just like. We were like, ah!
Flapping in the wind.
No, we were taking videos and pictures and all kinds of shit. Awesome.
Hey, live to fly.
Body image, everyone.
As well, I mean, this is what happens. People, they feel like they don't have long enough eyelashes, for God's sake. And then they put fake ones on, and that's what happens. And you look stupider in the end than if you just accepted what you have. You know, that's the thing. I think that's the whole thing, is trying to just be more comfortable in your own skin. I personally, when I hit my 50s, I am the most comfortable in my skin now than I have been in my whole life. I have to say that. I'm more confident now.
I see these body modifications and I'm like, well, I wouldn't have it done. But if you're like happy doing that, then even like the cat guy, and that was years ago, I just like, if he's happy, he's not hurting anyone. It's like, yeah, whatever.
There's a whole
if
thing.
That's what you want to do, but I mean, I don't think he needs to do that, you know.
Well, no, neither do I. But like I say, but you know, if somebody wants to, then.
I don't know if some of you guys have heard. There's this whole movement called looks maxing.
Oh, don't.
Where it's just like
have heard that.
Like guys who are so obsessed with just every single like
that just makes me really sad. The whole
thing. It is.
You know what I found?
It's weird.
This is what I found. I think it's a secret. It's a good advice for everyone. Okay, you should go out and find someone that you went to school with, or someone that's your same age, that's a fucking wreck, and you will always feel better about yourself.
That's so wrong, dude. That's I do that. School way of doing things, like get people around you so you look better, right?
I got some friends funny. I went to school with that have just lost it. They're like using walkers and shit. I'm like, fuck yeah. I may not have it all together, but I am beating the shit out of that guy so bad.
I went to the only class high school reunion I went to was my and I went to that, and all of the men were completely bald. All of them. All of them. And this was only 15 years after high school. So it was like we were kind of looking around going, wow.
That was one of those and the thing is what I think is that I told my brother, and he had a hard time with it. Well, my brother had a hard time with it. I'm like, dude, just let it go. But don't. Men
go bald.
Well, and don't.
If you have testosterone, you might go bald.
Well, don't do this crazy shit that's making you look crazy, dude. Because he was doing some crazy shit that was making you look crazy. Okay. And I was like, hey, just own it, man. No. And when he did, he looked so much better when he just owned it and and shaved his head down and said, fuck, this me, man.
It's better. Men go bald.
It's what you are,
okay.
Man.
It actually looks normal.
Right.
What doesn't look normal is when you get those hair plants and it looks like baby doll hair.
Or you put a tarantula on your head. If you
it was awful.
Head,
this guy, he was in a guitar shop, and I'd gone into the guitar shop just to look around.
Yeah.
Actually, going to another shop in that strip mall, and the guitar shop was first. So I went in there, and this guy came up to me, and he had that baby doll hair, and it freaked me out. I was like, thanks, I gotta go, bye. He ran away. Oh my God, the guy had like hair club for men, and it was just a nightmare. Don't do that to yourself.
This person I knew was putting this wig on, and it looked like he had a tarantula sitting on his head. No shit. And I was just like, dude, please, dude. Just, like, and I tell people all the time, man, like I said at the beginning, be your own fan, man. You know, if that's what you got, take what you got, own it, and freaking go.
There is nothing wrong with a man going bald. Okay, it's just there's nothing. If you're a woman and going bald, that sucks really bad because
Well,
but
look at Sinead.
Men go bald. You know, it's okay. It actually looks. That's the thing about men is like you guys go gray and bald and stuff, and you guys look fine. Women do that, screwed. I just gotta say that.
No, see, I think
not everybody's Sinead O'Connor. You don't have a nice head.
It's social conditioning. That's what that is.
Yeah.
There's plenty of women that are older that like, oh, she's hot.
But But the
two
problem
friends
with
that
the
went through chemo for cancer, and their hair never grew back. And the one girl, she did a cool thing. She got a tattoo right in the back of her head, and she never wore a wig. She never wore anything. She just was bald, and I just thought that was the coolest thing, actually.
Right. Like, and I said, you just own it. And you know what? Sometimes, you know, being unique is very. I find being unique is being very attractive. Do you know how many times we live in Texas? Do you know? And oh God, I really hope she's not watching. But you know how many times a day I hear women tell Sunshine, "I love your hat."
Yeah.
And every time I hear that, I know I am going. Her head is going to go blah. But yes, oh, it's not that big. You're like, oh my God. Now I have to deal with her like this for a while. But
Now, okay,
you know,
the wig is true, Valerie. But what my mom found when she had the chemo, her scalp was really sensitive, and she couldn't wear a wig because of the thing
the
underneath
netting
it was so prickly, and even with
the
the
netting
cap,
is terrible in wigs though.
it bothered her, so she couldn't.
Hi, Shelley.
Yeah, that's cool. She just couldn't. So what she would do is when she went out, she just wore a scarf just to cover, keep her head warm.
They're not very
That was it.
comfortable, to be honest. Like they're they're hot. Like you get hot with the wig too. Like
Oh, that's
it's
true.
like
You lose a lot of heat through your head
you
normally.
sweat like a motherfucker.
do.
Like
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you do.
you
It's
gotta constantly
recommended, like
keep it like.
when you go for any kind of chemo where you think you're going to lose your hair, they say go get a wig made, but they're thousands of dollars. It's a problem.
Yeah, real hair is especially expensive, and like synthetic sucks. Like
Yeah.
synthetic is just it looks
Yeah.
stiff as fuck. It doesn't
does.
look.
It looks fake. It's just.
God.
Okay, did we
You
lose
know what?
Cobalt?
If you ever want to trigger a lot of people, just tell somebody you wear Drakkar, okay?
You got a phone call. How dare you wear a cigar?
No.
It's like all over his
No,
Reddit.
people.
Like there's a whole Reddit page devoted. It's like r/pole vault, and they're like, "Oh my god, fucking Drakkar, really?"
Right. Right.
There ain't nothing with being bald. I don't think there's anything wrong with being bald. Anybody being bald.
No,
Who cares
it's
if
not.
you're
It's
bald?
not. It's
I've,
not.
I've wondered some weeks if I'm gonna go bald with my job. So you never know. All right, so we've talked. We've gone over about 25 minutes, which is I don't even know. It's about right. Anyway, I can't
2
count.
hours and 21 minutes.
We did pretty good. Charlie. We're gonna take off now, eh?
Oh my goodness.
And,
It's just Charlie.
Cobalt gets
Now
me
I
off.
Charlie.
This is true, Valerie.
Here you go.
This is
Oh,
true.
wait, shit. This always jumps on me. Here you go, Paul Val. We're on that note. Dream
We'll
on.
be laughing on the other side of our faces.
Exactly. Gonna be sorry. Because Paul to make it rich on a Drakkar sponsors. Oh, have a good night, everybody. We'll do this again next week.
See you later,
When
Louis.
we'll have another fun subject.
See you later,
good-
everybody.
Hey, we kind of stuck the
Bye,
subject.
everybody.
We
Yay.
almost-ish,
Yeah.
maybe.